Hey guys, Dave from Nerdarchy, 4 Nerds by Nerds, hanging out with a bunch of nerds today playing 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. And this is our micro celebrity game. And, you know, these guys have really come up since we started. We all have, which is kind of cool. We're like going places, doing things, meeting people.
Shaking hands, kissing babies.
That's it.
Shaking babies, kissing hands.
Kissing hands, yeah.
We're 14th level, getting ready to gack that Tarask.
Wow. So, I guess with that, we'll start here. Character, who you are.
All right, so
It's been a while since anyone's seen these videos, so they're not gonna
formerly
remember.
known as Nerdarchy Ryan, I am playing Falcor Kreskanar, and I guess for my celebrity bit, I'll be launching my own YouTube channel coming November, December 2017. Check your local listings.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
How you doing, everybody? I'm Nerdarchy Ted. I will be playing the human knowledge cleric Relion.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Hi. I just drew on you with this marker. I'm so sorry. Oh,
Okay,
God.
do the video.
Hi.
That's fine, I'll live.
Hi, I'm Nicole Amato.
But
Whoa! What?
I will be playing the Ranger Rogue Grundle Puncher. I am one half of Cardboard Fortress Games.
I am the other half, Anthony Amato, playing Pickle Dick, Goblin Juggalo.
I'm Todd. I'm playing Torg the Militant half-elf bard. I'm also a game designer, and Barricades, my first game, should be in stores next month or two.
Nick, when this is
Time
up.
for
By
Christmas.
the time this is up.
A month before this comes out.
Right, exactly. And then the next game set I'll watch should be kickstarting in probably about 5 months.
Woo!
Oh, good deal.
Actually, your game will already be out by the time this
By the time this is up, it'll be like,
the backlog is
we already
huge.
sold out, sorry, now I can move on to the next one.
So,
And what is it you guys do? Oh, I'm just kidding.
Right.
Oh, wait, Ted, actually, you did.
what are we even doing here? So, I guess the recap is, a few months ago, these guys all left Griffingaff in order to go take a necrobomb that you guys have been working on for quite some time now, and you needed to deliver it to an ancient Bulgarian temple in order to shut it down so that they could not use it to open a portal to the realm where all the Bulgarians had been swept into. You were able to do that. You set it. You detonated it on the way out. Victus Bloodfang, who is not here, clearly, because he made his heroic stand to hold off the Bulgarians as you guys escaped and was overwhelmed.
The whole temple collapsed on top of him.
Yes, pretty much.
Blowed it up and collapsed on top of him, smushed him.
And, you know, you guys either flew or summoned things.
I think you made it.
But you were able to get out, you know, in the nick of time. Explosion behind you. No one looked back.
Then we hung out with some, were they kobolds up in that tree?
You did hang out with some arboreal kobolds that were like almost like flying squirrels.
Arboreal kobolds.
Hairless Ewoks.
Oh man! if we had done this whole thing later, you could have just made them gugs, or what are they called?
Grungs?
Grungs. Could have been grungs.
They could have been grungs. But grungs are evil as fuck.
No,
Yes!
the little frog dudes.
Yeah, they're totally evil.
They
They're
didn't look
slavers.
evil in any of their pictures.
Oh,
That's how
the
they
point.
get you.
Ah,
It's just like me, babe.
yeah, that's true. They're the new possible player race, right?
I'm so cute, but I'm so evil.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, they will be. So on the way back, after hanging out with the arboreal kobolds, you guys went back to that hidden mausoleum that you had found in the ground from the elves.
Right.
Someone had uncovered
no.
it when they ginsued the whole entire forest.
Mm.
Not blaming anybody, but
I don't know who could have possibly been. This guy's the spellcaster in the group.
Remember that time we let that
I'm
evil out?
yeah, and that's kind of what happened. You guys
Yeah,
investigated a little bit.
Remember that time we fed it by accident? Oh,
Got your asses handed to you by a bunch of wraiths, I
This
believe.
is like Evil Dead, where we did like the worst thing possible to this.
I like how
evil
and then we
family.
were like, let's take a break, and then those wraiths followed us out. We were like, let's take a break in the sunlight.
You fled the wraiths, and then
That's
hunted
right.
down the mummy menace.
That was our first like real defeat. Like we had to straight up like
Run away.
pull up our pants and run the fuck away.
I think you guys pulled out a little prematurely.
Yeah.
You had them right where you wanted.
Phrasing.
That's what she said.
Still doing freezing.
Still doing phrasing?
Phrasing? So with that, you guys actually were able to track down this mummy that was slaughtering
Oh,
villages
yeah.
and heading towards Griffingaff. You defeated the mummy, and then Well, I guess when we left
Not
off,
any
you
help
guys-
from you.
That mummy
but-
wasn't nearly as
he
hard
like-
as the wraiths
he-
that were in the tomb.
Polymorphed into a bird and flew off. And
He had to do Dragonborn stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, hold up, gotta go lay an egg.
Gotta lay on a rock for an hour in the sun.
That's right. Somewhere there's a.
So we can kind of pick up with
Human-sized
you guys. You're outside the gates of Gryffindor, and you're heading home. It's been a while.
Did we fight her? We fought her, right?
Yeah,
The mummy?
Yeah, we killed
we beat
the
her.
You killed her.
Oh, we killed her.
We,
Okay.
we deaded her. Not until after she killed like what 2 villages.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
only like 2 or 3
that's
Two whole
right.
villages were dead by the time we got there.
Because it was a really protracted chase
Chase.
to catch up with her.
Because much like real life, no matter what you do,
What was her?
you get screwed.
What was she walking? She had a bunch of things with her.
She did have a couple things with her.
Giant mounds of
Oh,
body
it was
parts.
those things. It was the mounds of body parts that we had left in her little
bits.
entryway.
Yeah.
Everything's coming back to me now.
Man,
We did a bad thing.
players can never be as
We
cool as the
fixed it.
villains.
Yeah, we were busy saving the world, and it only cost us sacrificing 2 villages.
Like all told, it's
Omelets,
pretty good.
eggs.
Maybe that three week party with the kobolds shouldn't have happened, but you know.
Maybe
saved one village.
maybe that Ewok celebration.
Yeah, if we cut it a
shouldn't
little
have
shorter,
happened.
we might have saved one of the villages, but
there is a great evil seeping out of this hole in the ground. What should we do? I don't know. Let's stuff it full of dead bodies
And leave it festering.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
No,
I
it
agree with
didn't.
you.
It really didn't.
I mean,
the
our
logic-
intent was to make it so nobody would go in there.
Yes.
Remember, because the thing enchants you and tries to trick you into coming in. So we had to fill it
came
with
back.
something. It's not my fault. We had a whole forest worth of.
We're out fresh
Chokers.
sand, so
There's a whole forest of chokers, and you had 13 angels hacking them up all over the place.
No, it wasn't 13 angels. It was a blade barrier.
You should have had 13 angels cover the door to the thing.
I didn't have 13 angels.
Yeah, you did. You did summon allies or whatever.
No, I did blade barrier.
Something you did was a bunch of angels.
did some
with
kind of
sword-
divine
with,
thing.
with books or something like that.
Oh, I can do spiritual weapon. That's a book, and I can do spirit guardians.
Maybe you just there you go, spirit guardian.
Real quick question: that quiver that we have, what is it again?
It's a quiver full of spyglasses.
Fuck, the other one that has actual bolts in it.
Oh, we have every day we have 3,
Plus 3, 3 plus 2, and
5. No, 5 plus 3 bolts, 5 plus 2 bolts, and 5 plus 1 bolts. Because Dave doesn't want to give us a magic weapon, but he'll definitely make me keep track of a million consumables.
Yes, that was
Every
my
day,
plan
every
all
day.
along.
the only way to slow you down.
Ugh.
With math and tracking.
every day.
I
on
love
a
when I have to
camping
track consumables and the GM never audits me. Yeah, don't worry about it. Lower that. I got 5. I'm taking 5 shots, right?
Come on, it's the honor system. I trust you guys.
Cool, I have 3 inspiration, please.
Yes. Inspiration, please.
Where are the other 2 of these that are missing from my container?
You have 3? I only have 2.
Where
You
are
were
the
very
other 2 of
inspiring.
Yeah, we had to burn a lot last time.
Yeah.
I think I tried to show off a couple times.
Who gets what?
3, please.
No.
There's 3.
I
Those
don't
are mine,
remember.
Anthony.
Spectre, if you had been there.
Yo, what the fuck?
Well, had he been there, the race wouldn't have been as big of a problem.
Yes, they would have been a bigger problem. There would have been more of them. When it was going easy, you're down a guy. So you guys are at the gates of Gryffindor.
I'm retiring. That last one was too harrowing for me.
That's it. I'm done.
I'm out.
We've saved the world. We've stopped it.
Yeah, I mean,
You touch the gate and you're like, safety!
Tag.
I'm tagging someone else in.
we're B team, right?
Yeah,
Where's C team? You can save the world next time. We're retired. We did our job.
I'm gonna go open up a Adventures Training Academy.
Are the Sisterhood the C team now? Is that what?
I don't know.
I feel like I heard somebody use the name C team for some.
It's the Acquisition Inc.
Oh, okay.
Are they the C team?
They have a C team.
That's all right. We're better than those guys.
Okay, so I suppose I should go give my report of what had happened, as far as the menace being done and dealt with, and also
Isn't that where you just flew off to
You're
as a
gonna have to
bird?
report the loss
As
of
a
the dragon.
bird?
the loss of the Dranther and the loss of Bloodfang.
You guys still have the Dranther.
So is the Dranther with us?
He's got to return the Dranther.
The Dranther's just really
Says,
sad.
add it to our insane menagerie. We
There-
lost a bullet. We lost the boulet. That's the real bad part.
We lost a bullet.
Look, I don't know how to pronounce it. What's the thing's gonna come out and tell everybody how to pronounce this stuff?
Or the new D&D book, The Monster.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna get that has links to how to actually say it.
Yeah, maybe I can probably learn how to say what that wing snake
If we can get one of those for just basic English for
Probably
Dave,
not.
that'd be
What
good.
wyvern?
No, Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl.
You need to take Aztec languages for a couple years
Quetzalcoatl?
before you can even attempt those words correctly.
I say Quetzalcoatl.
So who are you giving your report to?
I guess the the city council chambers.
Maybe we can get people to stop saying Sahuagin.
Sahagan? Sahagan?
Suhagen. That sounds real wrong to me.
How do you pronounce it?
Sahuagin.
Sawagan?
Yeah.
I say so.
Google it.
Nope, there is no Google it. Literally, this is a contention in the community.
Who made it? They know how to say it.
No, they don't.
Nope, they don't agree.
They don't
That's what the
agree?
guy that made GIF says it's pronounced like GIF, and everybody's like, no, you're wrong. He's like, I made it. And we're like, we don't care.
Yeah, but it stands for graphical interface.
Yeah, he's a dipshit.
But that's a G noise.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah,
But he has
GIF.
said GIF because he's a
But
troll.
that makes it doesn't matter in the English language. It doesn't matter how things are spelled or what letters you use, because
Don't even matter what words
it's
mean
that
anymore.
way, right? It's that way. It's
I think we're getting to the theory of Dave's speech patterns there.
Fake words.
Doesn't
Fake
matter. It
words.
doesn't matter how I say things.
It doesn't.
You
right?
almost just
Look
made
it up
time
When I say
joke.
envoy, they
Look it up
say
in the
no, it's
dictionary.
envoy, right? But that is not an E sound. That's an O sound. And they use the O to tell me that it's the wrong way.
I'm
right?
waiting for you to literally bend over backwards to explain your mispronunciation of basic words that everybody knows how to say.
Yeah, don't bellabore the point.
Well, at some point, at some point, we're gonna release the Dave.
Don't
Dave
bellabore
Shinari.
the
Dave
point.
Shinari will
Jesus
be
Christ.
released.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry.
just waiting
We're at the
for
gates. We're at the gates. You're gonna go.
English
You're gonna go tell them about
Are
the.
we recording?
We
Yes.
are recording. We need to edit this
Just
out.
want to make sure.
Yeah, that should be edited out.
No, that was great.
Yeah, this is magic.
Don't bellabore the point. That's the best. It was magique. It's really
Magique.
great.
Alright, so Ryan's talking to the dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna head to, unless some calamity ensues before I get there. So,
You're gonna be here to meet my kids.
no, I think I will. I will be saddened by the fact that you procreated. So
But I named one of them after you.
You son of a bitch.
You're gonna have that kid beat up every day, call him dipshit.
You're gonna be his favorite uncle.
That got creepy quick.
We'll get to that part.
I don't
see what
know.
happens.
I don't know that this is true. So,
So you flew ahead to Gryffindor in order to make your report. You're before the council.
Ryan is
They're all there.
cornered. He's like, I don't know how to feel. Is this
no,
real?
no. Is this real life?
Everyone's there but the mayor. He's off doing mayor things and shirking his duties.
He's
Oh, so
delivering
you're
a bunch of
reporting
babies.
to actual Gryffindor, not to Dragonborn. Wow.
Well, first, through much effort and strife on my party's part, we were able to thwart the menace of the Vargarians and destroy their stronghold and their portal into our realm. It's with great sadness that I report the loss of Victus Bloodfang, who fell in the defense and holding the enemy at bay to making good our escape.
They didn't even go look for him. I wanted to go back. They wouldn't even go back.
You're not even there. So, in closing, I feel that
In closing,
we've assured many decades of prosperity and safety for Gryffindor at
Sorry,
this
Todd.
point,
I'm in a Dragonborn realm.
and also as well the Dragonborn realms.
you're not there either.
So you're yeah.
I'm just helping him out.
Well, I mean, I'm speaking to Gryffindor people. You have to tell your speech to people. So if you have any further questions, I'd be happy to address them.
Here's my pager
But-
number. Page me anytime.
Yes.
Basically, I save the world, so if y'all want to line up and
Shake my
start
hand,
giving me
kiss my
money
ring.
and
Kiss my ass. I'll bend over.
We
for
are
you.
we are quite pleased to hear of the success and crestfallen at the loss of Victus Bloodfang. Haraka is speaking. he was a brave and great warrior. We salute his service, and it's most unfortunate that Gryffindor has lost a defender, but even worse, Gryffindor has lost a friend and a staunch ally. We grieve for your loss. It was my understanding you and Victus were quite close. I mean, the two of you never went anywheres without the other.
This is true. He was like a big, large, skull-covered shadow. I will mourn his passing.
It will not quite be the same without Victus Bloodfang marching through the streets of Gryffindor, inadvertently terrifying small children. But in his own way, I think he loved them and they loved him as well.
He always
On very little sleep, chasing his Dranther around, smelling like rotten flesh.
And outside the town, we'll definitely
We've killed 10.
suffer without the vigil and patrolling of Victus Bloodfang. I mean, it is well known that the brigands were terrified for leagues around for perhaps running into a chance encounter with Victus Bloodfang and his mighty blade. What of your other companions?
Also, a great weight is off all the taxidermists. And
well, he was
town.
single-handedly supporting their industry. What are you talking about? So my companions should be making their way this way shortly. I went ahead to deliver this news as quickly as possible because I thought it was of great import to do so. So I hope their journey has gone smoothly on the way back.
Yep.
Yeah, nothing to report. Nothing at all.
So in the meantime, you there's definitely a time between you getting back and them getting back. So you'll actually been able to travel back to the Dragon Realm, make a report, speak to your superiors.
Yeah. And then after that's done, I have my scales buffed and polished. I basically sit in saunas. I'm drinking Dragonfire bourbon. Having a nice pipe.
You guys get back, he's put on 20 pounds. He's just been lounging around.
Yeah.
He's putting
Just
a
eating
lounge and
crickets.
lizard.
Yeah.
Well, meanwhile, we're dealing with mummy rot and plague.
We come home, we're like, we need a week off, and then we get to our house and it's full of kids.
I like to play a game where everybody gets mummy rot and then you don't stop playing. You're like, nope.
See how you drop?
Wow, we're playing mummies now. Let's keep going.
Monsters and mummies, bring it on.
That's right.
Mummies and mazes. So, you guys, outside the walls of Gryffindor, home sweet home.
So, I don't hear anything. So it's probably going to be a
everything okay?
surprise party for us.
It's not on fire, right? That's anything. It's not on
No,
fire.
it's not on fire.
There's no
There's
giant monsters
definitely-
trampling the town.
They're definitely, if you listen, I'm pretty sure I hear shh, shh, shh. So it's definitely a surprise party going on in there for us.
Act
No, no,
surprised.
Everybody act surprised when you
No,
go
wasn't
in.
there laughtitude and you hear
We go in, we realize there's 3 towns have been destroyed, not 2.
If there's no party for us,
I was just hoping I
I
didn't end on a cliffhanger laugh session and yeah, it's on fire when you get there.
No,
Actually,
that's
that would have
next
been a good point if I could have organized to have a lookout and then they could do a whole
Parade?
thing. Yeah.
I'll say there's enough time if that's what you would
I
have
like
done.
a good parade. I like make some good pomp.
Give me some
and
diplomacy, see if you can make. So let's see how good the parade is.
All right, let's.
Yeah,
see.
do we guess? Does he get a bonus because we saved the fucking world?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll this advantage
No,
because I'm
not
just
those
gonna
2
tide the
villages.
chaos it.
Okay.
All right, cool. That critted it. So that's a 36.
Okay, you're. So the.
So the
the
town's
temple-
destitute now.
the
They spent all their money
The
on
Church of
this.
the Light turns out.
Yeah.
They build a stadium they'll never
Half
use
of the
again.
barracks comes out. All the dwarfs from Little Creation Gulf will be there to join the procession, and they will be chanting. You actually are able to scrounge up a small contingency of Dragonborn. There's also
Can I be born on a litter?
Can
But
you,
are you putting together a parade for yourself?
yeah.
How incredibly...
Go.
Oh, gosh.
It's gonna be for you guys too. But
Yeah,
And
sure.
he's getting that Sweet 16 party you always wanted at the same
My
time.
quinceanera, I'm getting it, goddammit.
So do we have little halfling children running around throwing, party pop?
There is actually a bunch of halflings that actually join in. They have no idea why.
Let's
but
see
they
if
do.
A-Team shows up to give us any fucking credit.
There's the mayor himself actually will show up.
That's your
I was
PC,
able to
right?
talk him into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get him!
Jack him.
You put him in the game. You put him in our game, we can kill him. That's our chance.
The goblins completely lose it.
Ryan, talk to yourself for 5 minutes.
Yo, it's like a JFK scene. Back and to the left. Back
What
to
level
the
is the other team?
14.
14th, they're the same level.
Are they really?
Neck and neck.
Ah, damn.
Have
Those
Ryan
are
talk
just
to himself
awful.
for 5 minutes.
That's horrible. Then everybody has to do crossover or watch the other shows to figure out what happened to the character.
The only reason you guys are the other guys is because those guys have gotten medals.
Well, we better get bigger
We're all
medals now.
we're Chewbacca. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
We're a bunch of Chewbaccas over here.
Yeah, I got it.
That's all right. I'm cool with Chewbacca.
There's a dozen
You like it's
clockwork
okay.
men in the parade, and several minstrels and bards. So you guys come up to the gates, and Victus, or not Victus,
And everything's
Bloodfangs,
really
but,
quiet.
but actually Victus Bloodfang's Dranther is actually leading the procession, and he's been like all done up, and he's marching. He's marching with the other
Oh,
Dragonborn.
hold on. So no one at the gate when we show up?
Yeah, they're at the gates when you show up.
They're at the gates open.
Yeah, the gates have been opened. There was a lookout, and as soon as they
All
spotted
right,
you
all
guys,
right. I gotta back it up here for 1 second.
okay.
Uh-oh. Jesus Christ.
I snuck in. I murdered them all first.
No,
Anthony's like, I do a lot of mushrooms.
but I can fly, and I am sneaky, so I want to see what's going on in the village before we get there. Especially because we don't know what other villages got destroyed. So I'm probably checking for that reason.
All right. So,
But then I see that they have a parade
yeah.
ready to go. Because he clearly went ahead and put together a parade for, us. So what I want to do, because I think this has been lost along the way, is I'm going to come back and converse with my compatriot here.
What up? Walk up to the
I
club,
will-
like, what up?
And I will remind everybody
Where's the pizza?
that we are clowns. So if they're going to have a parade, we got to one-up this.
Oh my God.
You're gonna do your own parade. It's better
So
than
we
their
are
parade?
going to meet their parade with our 2 or 4 person parade. You going to help out?
Oh,
Or are you going to be curmudgeons?
What are you asking for?
So we are going to, my plan is to come out of the woods, cartwheeling, full motley, throwing pies, blowing fire, playing a lot of music. We're gonna shock these guys by coming out of the woods to meet their parade with our parade.
They're having a parade for us, though.
Yeah.
Let's not go there.
I'm
It's
not-
That's my point.
I'm not going to put on makeup, but I could definitely put the...
Too
Use
late.
your spells. Use your spells.
Yeah. I got,
Too late.
I got-
We are sitting on top of you putting makeup on you.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Hold
Oh, that helmet's off.
on. Well, I'm not going to win any strength contests, even against you guys.
That's
You
true.
feel a light tap on your head as the goblin you weren't looking at puts a big cone hat on top of your helmet.
So I can definitely do the match.
The goblin you weren't looking at, because you can't look at both of us at the
Nope.
same time.
Nope, it's very difficult to look at both of us.
Actually, looking at both of you is actually quite painful.
So basically all I'm saying is, whatever the wood break is before you can see the village, we're going to come out of that full on cymbals, blowing fire. We're going to big champion this up coming out of the
You have a
woods.
bard with you.
Screw that noise.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
He's not that kind of bard.
That kind of bar.
He doesn't have an instrument.
No.
So
So
we are going to put the full, as much as we can do with two clowns. We're going to
Spirit guardians going, so
Yeah, there you go.
angels flying around us. Prestidigitate the angelic chorus.
see.
So by the time you guys hit town, they're like, "Man, we really thought this Falcor guy was full of shit." But now we know it runs all the way through. So actually, the one bearing the
I think you're missing
Plan.
somebody to
is-
celebrate.
is Murphy
Who?
Yeah.
Muffin Top.
Murphy McCrystal Top.
Murphy McCrystal Top.
Murphy McMuffin Top.
Yeah, he's
getting-
getting a little thick, but
Oh
there's
my
no
God.
reason to
He let
change
himself
it.
Oh my
go.
God. Oh my God. Did we put makeup on Rip Nugget, please?
Oh yeah.
Rip Nugget has little tiny booties on the end of each one's feet, and he's walking like a dog when a dog wears shoes.
It's got bells on all
He's
his
like,
legs.
what the fuck?
8 sets of fake eyelashes.
And a couple times we like, it's like give me your foot, and do like backflips and stuff.
So your procession is met by the procession as soon as you come through the gates of right at the lead is the Plankwing bearing Falcor that is being borne by Murphy. And
Did you conquer the town?
and basically you guys begin to lead, but before you do, the contingent of dragonborn soldiers, which are flanking the Dranthor. What did he name his Dranthor? Do you guys remember?
I don't know, shitfuck train conductor.
That probably was not it.
Damn
I
it.
don't know if he ever told us a name for the Dranthor.
I'm pretty sure it had a name.
Yeah.
But so
name here.
insert name area.
Yeah, just put up a little like caption.
So so it's been all decorated and decked out for the parade. The Dragonborn are wearing all their dress armor. They go first, followed by you. Then you guys kind of fall in, and then all the dwarves, halfling children, clockwork people, half the garrison from the City Watch, begins marching through the main street of Griffin Gap, all the way to the very center of town, where the former mayor, what the hell is his name?
Leafblade?
Thalen Leafblade had actually been outed as a blood cultist and beheaded. There stands the mayor of Griffin Gap, the halfling, though small in stature, mighty in. What's the word I'm looking for?
Personality?
Sure. But Lyndon Helmsworthy.
Endowment.
Hemsworthy is standing there.
Is he
to
one of the
greet you all.
Hemsworth? Oh, Hemsworth brothers. I'm like,
Yeah,
Hemsworth
basically, and then he joins the procession, leads it around the square one time, and then presents each of you with your own medal.
Yeah, I'm writing that down on my character sheet. Medal.
Metal. Most metal. What
And
is
it's
this
got
called?
the heraldry of Griffin Gap on it, which I don't think we ever came up with.
No.
Someone should get on that.
Someone.
Anthony, make it. Why do you keep taking my pens?
And then after that, you guys are all basically led to the town hall, where a banquet is being held in your honor.
Fuck yeah, let's get wasted.
So then their 4-day rager happens.
But
I don't know. I can explain anything under the guise of a 36 diplomacy check.
That's true. That's true. Under the cover. Of
That's right. Everybody, we Jonestown this one.
We should take all our
It's a 36
valuables.
diplomacy check. Anything's possible.
We should take all your valuables outside and present them in the street to
Yeah.
show how good we're
The
doing.
classic pile of gold.
Wait, which one of these is a diplomacy
Ceremony.
check?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, I'm very bad at that.
so as you're being presented with your medals, before the banquet actually happens, though, Elorana comes running up with three babies in her arms,
Yay!
coming right up to Pickle Dick. My hero has returned.
How, are they like
Sacrifices for the
floppy
goat
neck
god.
babies, or are they like? Can
No,
they
they're
like?
goblins. They're already like 3rd graders.
Shit. What
Yeah,
are their
they're
names,
half
Anthony?
goblins. All right.
We're galas. Are they girls or boys?
So, it's time for the naming ceremony.
Da-da-da. I pull out a trumpet. Da-da-da.
I just yeah.
So give me the one child.
Grimacing.
She cradles the two, hands you the one, then she's got them. And the child is nearly as big as you now.
So give me the child. And I hold the child up. Standing on
It's the
you never see where people have babies
circle
stand out their hand?
Yeah.
Like and stand up straight like on your hand, you know?
And
If
Well,
they're
not
old.
quite there
They're
yet.
not that old yet.
But you
Okay.
can get them by the diaper.
Okay. I grab him. And your name shall be until you choose your true juggalo name until
Goblin.
that day. Until your goblo name. Until that day, your name shall be Nug. I swing my arm and whip the child up into the air as high as I can throw it. Quickly, the next one. She gives me the child. I say, and your name shall be Chug. And I throw that one over the air. Next one. And I give me the child, and your name shall be Tug. And I throw that one up just in time to catch the next one, and I'm juggling 3 kids.
Oh, can I get on
Chug
that? I
and
want to check.
Tug.
I think there should be laws against this.
I thought there was one named after Ryan's character.
Nah, I was lying.
So you're like, yeah, Tug.
Yeah, you go.
So someone near Nicole's character turns to him and says, "Is this normal in Goblin society?"
I fucking blow that trumpet so hard in his face and say
Say,
yes.
quick, chuck in the sword.
Hold on, I can only answer one question at a time.
Quick, hand me a chainsaw.
That's right, chuck in the
I have
chainsaw.
20 caltrops. I thought I'd start tossing you caltrops.
I quietly cast a telekinesis spell just in case I need to grab a child with my mind powers.
Oh, I guess I should roll for this, right? If I roll a 1, I killed a kid.
I can assist.
What do you say, acrobatics or sleight of hand?
Acrobatics.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Let's do that. Yeah, there you go. 16.
Nice. That's a good use of inspiration, not to kill the gourd.
Don't kill your kid. All right, and then as weapons are fed to me, I will slowly deposit them back into
The kids,
the mother's
Okay, so-
the mother's arms.
the weapons.
How do the kids react, and how does she react?
The kids are laughing. She's the one handing him the weapons now.
Yeah, she's into it.
They've been together a while now. She might be a cutter. I'm not sure. You know, the first thing she hands him is a great axe.
That's a tough one.
It's bigger than you, isn't it?
Let's
It weighs
stand on
more
it.
than you.
Yeah, he balances on it instead and keeps.
He's like, babe.
I go to
babe.
grab it, but then I don't, and I let it just stick in the ground, then walk up to the end of it. Walk up the end of the handle.
Then after that happens, you guys are escorted to the banquet,
Sweet.
and you know the whole time you're accosted by townsfolk wanting to give their condolences about Victor's bloodfang, especially you. It's almost like 2 hours straight of people
Which one's my
coming up to
favorite?
you and
Nug.
trying to shake your hand and
Nug's
hug
my
you
favorite. Can I hold Nug?
and show you their ugly kids.
No chug and tug.
They're probably all ugly to you because you're a dragonborn.
Yeah, I mean, look at their
No
lack of
scales.
shiny
Are they all girls or
scales
boys?
I don't know.
Hair growing
What are their
voices.
What are their genders?
That's
We don't assign genders to gorks.
They choose when they want to.
choose.
I try to excuse myself as soon as is polite,
Okay.
and I try to go up to the whoever's running the guard currently.
Okay.
And I explain to him about the other towns, or wiped out.
I have decided.
I hate to ruin this joyous occasion, but
I've decided that Nug is my favorite nephew. He's on my shoulders.
So you
What?
can either pick.
I wish
or
I
you
could play the Debbie Downer music for him going to tell
Yeah.
people about villages that
You
get
can
wiped out.
either
I know.
pick or you can roll randomly
For what?
their gender.
Oh, pick one.
Open-ended's both.
So here you go. Roll a d6.
Odds and evens.
No. Just roll a d6.
6 different genders.
Okay. So one of them will be odds will be male or evens will be female.
So one's a
You have
female.
to name which one you're saying first.
He said one
Yeah.
even
so
is
one female, two
female.
males.
No, this
So
is
it's
my
one
name.
female, 2 males.
Yeah. The dice know.
I mean, I guess the female is probably. I don't know. Yeah, probably no, because Tug and Chug are definitely male
You
attributes.
should probably just randomly roll to say.
You should just roll for each
you know,
one,
it's not
not
like you
even.
can tell
Heads
with a
or
baby
tails, yeah.
anyway.
All right, Nug. Girl. Tug.
Well,
Boy. Chug. Boy.
There you go.
This is going to be
Boom.
very important for a quest that'll come up.
Well, I am writing that Nug is my favorite niece.
so in your further, I'm gonna. You
In
can
my
argue
bullet
with
journal.
me if you like.
Yeah.
You guys have been trying to goblinize
Point of that
me
is,
for
in
as
case
long
there's
as-
anybody from those
know,
villages who
since-
happen to
ever
be in
since I've
town
been
who may not have
kidnapped.
heard the news,
Yeah.
So,
that
at
their
some
whole
point in
family's
time,
wiped out.
you
I thought
shoved
maybe
one of
somebody
them
should go
at
to
me,
them and break the news to them.
And Chug is the only one. that doesn't want to chew on books, so I like that.
I'm still on the clock.
So
Okay.
Well,
Chud's
they're
your
kids.
favorite.
They're kids, yeah.
All right, hold on, guys. You want to say that again?
Oh, I said the reason to go into the garden and tell them in case there's anybody from those other villages happens to be visiting in town,
Oh,
so they don't go home and find out their a whole village is wiped out.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
So I want to ask you, the player, Todd.
Yeah.
Todd is
Are
so
any
thoughtful.
are there any survivors from that village in Griffin Gap right now?
I think there have to be.
They wouldn't have known they were a
Excellent.
survivor at this point, but
Yeah.
now.
The question is, was that a town that we would have people going back and forth from? Right.
It didn't seem
Probably,
that
yeah.
far from us.
It's
Yeah, it didn't
it's
seem
not
that
that
far from
far,
us.
and Griffin Cafe is like the only place for them to go.
Yes, I mean it's.
And the one place was like they had a lot of strawberries, right? So they were like, we would have traded with them for their strawberries, right?
Absolutely.
Strawberries?
I'm just making that up. I'm sorry.
So-
guys.
I was like,
Basically, I would use my
something?
pull with the guard to make inquiries about who's from there.
So
And have guards pull them aside and explain what happened.
So I have to ask, how did you present the information? Did you present it as they have been wiped out, and the thing that did it, we avenged it, or all of this plus we set it loose?
Oh, don't say it. Don't say
I
that
wouldn't
part.
phrase it that way.
Phrasing.
Todd, please don't tell anybody
So,
that we set this thing
I
loose.
would say
We did not
Second
set
wipe-
this loose.
They're gonna take back our medals. We just
You cannot prove that we set that loose.
I want to know what he's saying, because what he says to them,
How he presents it.
how he presents it is important.
Yeah. So
I would say like on the way to
Archibald-
saving the world.
Archibald the guard is like, well, what happened?
I said, well, on the way to delivering the bomb, we discovered this haunted underground tomb, but we didn't investigate it at the time because we were on a deadline to get this bomb there. We came back and we investigated the tomb on the way back, and something escaped from it and ransacked 2 towns,
That's a bluff for
and
sure.
we put it down.
Yeah, you gotta bluff that. You gotta roll a
Nothing
bluff.
I said was incorrect.
Doesn't matter if it's lies. You're clearly. It's not a matter of did the actual words you say weren't true. Bluff is there to say, oh, I'm hiding.
So
I'm
give me a
perhaps not
deception
telling you
check or a
everything.
charisma check, depending.
Now, luckily, you're a bard.
Not that kind of bard.
Did you roll a fucking 1?
That's a 7.
Oh, Jesus.
You got inspiration.
All right, I'll do it. That'll be worse.
Don't.
It's worse.
No,
It's a
Todd.
Is inspiration to take the better of them, or you have to take
You
the
take
second?
the better.
You
Okay.
did-
Well,
you
to be
did
honest,
better.
I don't feel that we're responsible. I just feel like it was a crappy deal because we had to pick one to do.
So
It's just whether or not the other person could, like, insight to be like, he feels weird about something he's probably not talking about. You know what I mean?
yeah, so basically he doesn't like press you on it. He's just like, okay, can you wait here a minute?
Oh God.
And he comes back
They
with
come
like
back
a
and clap
small
you in
group of
irons.
people.
Inquisitors.
No,
No,
they
the
look
survivors.
like they look like commoners, peasants.
Hey, I basically said, hey, pull some guards, pull these people aside to break some news to them individually. Don't get them in a whole big group. I said that from the start.
And they're, like, going to make you do it, too.
That's a really efficient guard.
Yeah.
He's like-
That he went through the entire town and found all
Like,
the survivors.
How
in
did he
10
know
minutes.
them? Wait a minute, is he in on it? How did he know who?
Turns out that they're all his cousins.
Oh shit, Todd.
Figures.
Todd,
So-
what did you do?
So he gathers them all up, and he's kind of looking around. He's like, maybe we should go somewhere quieter. And
I'm blaring a trumpet right in their faces.
probably. And so you go off into one of the official waiting rooms, and there's an office attached, and the guard actually does a pretty good job. This is where he's usually assigned, so he does a pretty good job of picking one that has an exit that's from that office that goes in a different direction. So he lets you into the office, and he starts bringing people into you.
Oh, great.
In ones
He's
and
fired.
twos.
He's fired. What's the point of having a rank if you can't delegate?
You just definitely want to delegate this.
Yeah, this is basically the crap job.
So you end up meeting with 4 different people. That's how many people were.
So they can continue their party while I'm doing all the bummer work.
Oh, I'm eating myself sick.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like a really stupid dog. He's just gonna eat until he dies.
Oh, you know what the other thing I think it's important for us to do?
You can have inspiration for that scene now.
I think it's important that at a very young age, my children drink of the Fey Glow We
This
pour
might
him.
be
We
too
pour him
soon.
out our drink. Give him a little taste of that Goblin King Faglo off of our necklace chalices.
So they get real happy for a while, and then they're out like a
Just
light.
a little sip. Just a little sip.
Just a little sip. Just rub their gums with it.
You're just gonna baptize them in it.
Need that magical juice. So they can dance magic dance.
Dance the magic dance.
So the banquet goes on for several hours, or maybe a day and a half,
4 days.
or 4 days, until everyone is eating and drinking as much as they can. The celebrating is done, and at some point, like there are some serious conversations that happen.
A good fifth of the town burned down.
Boy, it looks glorious. And so you guys, you learned some things since you guys been away. Things have changed in Griffin Gap a little bit. There's a small contingency of halflings now living in the city.
Station.
There's about there's a couple dozen of them.
Ugh.
There's been an ogre that's been walking around in the town that hangs out with the halflings. A lot of things have changed.
Yeah, we heard about these halflings.
There's a dozen of these clockwork people in the town now, which is like doubled since the last time you guys have been here. There's even more Dragonborn running around than before.
Do we have an exchange program set up with the Clockwork Kingdom?
You might. There's been a lot of people that have come from other places in the realm to kind of like make their way in the world in Griffin Gap. They hear there's a lot of opportunities here.
Man, this town must be booming. We
The
have
town-
all this outside blood coming in.
The town is kind of booming. There is now more elves in the town. Before it was like there was like some elves living in the, living in the library, but now, they've kind of spread out. There's even more, and more surprisingly is the number of dwarves that have begun to take up residence in Griffin Gap. Many of them came on as laborers, with building the wall and various construction, and they just didn't leave. So. We have our migrant workers, the dwarves. So much has changed since you guys first all came together. There was no wall around Griffin Gap. Now there is. There's the connection to the Clockwork Kingdom, the Dragonborn Kingdom. Trade is flowing heavily from the dwarves and the elves to Griffin Gap. It's become a real melting pot. You guys have dealt with blood cultists and Vargarians and all sorts of crazy threats. And now it seems like you're finally going to get some time to kind of like kick back and catch your breath.
And that's when the
Or I'm
volcano
continuing to
goes
do
off.
that, actually. But, yeah.
And that's when the town just combusts in the flames.
That's when the murder began.
Then, immediately, because it's Adventure Town, the well's been poisoned, a crack opens up in the side of the town where fire comes out. The mayor has disappeared.
I, for one, am
And
excited
there's-
to meet our new neighbors.
There's word of bone cultists now.
Marrow cultists.
Viscera.
See you next season on Griffin Gap.
Which neighbors are you excited to meet?
Just new people.
Blood
I'm
fang
excited
cultist
to
is
start
carrying around
performing
skulls
at our
for
old bar.
How is Murphy?
Worship the ghost of Bloodfang.
Murphy's good.
The
I mean,
skull
he was
cultist.
really drained the last time you guys had seen him from helping with his part of the ritual. It required a lot of his power and energies. Also, one of the things too, when you finally get back to your office at the library, you have like this pile of correspondence. It almost seems like you had sent out letters like eons ago, and like you never got a response. And it seems like they all came back at once. Maybe they got stuck somewhere. You're not sure, but
Well, I'll get to that in a minute. I feel like something special needs to happen with Murphy. So I want to make sure, number one, that he's okay, and two, ask if there's anything that can be done for him, because he was crucial in this whole process.
Yeah, he needs a medal. Does he have a medal?
no one did give him a medal.
What the fuck?
But he's like, it's okay, guys.
Ted, let's cut off a piece of each of our medals.
Falcor let me march in the parade. It was great, and he even said I could carry his chair. Falcor is the best.
What a guy.
Pretty awesome with Falcor, isn't it?
That Falcor is pretty sweet.
I roll my eyes so hard I get a headache. Oh.
And that is what Murphy says to you.
So so you're.
Falcor told me he was giving me the biggest honor and award of all.
Fucking Falcor.
It's true. It's true.
When Ted is finished, I also have a question, but I want to wait until Ted's.
I don't even know how Relion would respond to that.
You roll your eyes so hard you give yourself a headache.
He's like, I have no recourse but to drop a pillar of ball blades on Falcor. Just a giant chainsaw.
So, Falcor made you happy. Was there anything that I can do for you?
Can I get a chair like that for my house?
Oh,
A chair like
Like the one I carried for Falcor, but
like the
bigger.
palanquin.
I will see that done.
That would be great.
So, is he living in town now? Or
No,
is
no,
he-
he's the mayor.
outside town.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the mayor's secretary.
Yeah, one of the things we did in the previous episode was we voted out the current mayor, which is your
Yeah.
character, right? And we voted in
Yeah.
a giant chaos Nothic as the mayor.
He had
No,
no
no,
confidence
he's the
vote.
secretary, and he takes no. He had to pluck. They had to pluck a feather from a rock in order for him to
Is
have
there
a
anything
quill he
special
could write
about
with.
Your chair?
It was just a nice chair.
It's just a nice chair. So I need a nice chair for a gigantic sized creature.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we get him we give him a gift card to IKEA. I'm like, you're good.
No, Crate and Barrel. Ugh, IKEA.
Like that's the
How do
worst
you say,
ever.
ugh,
He
after
gets
we
his
got all
awesome
our
chair.
How
From.
bougie.
He gets his awesome chair,
That's not what
except
bougie
for it's not
I know,
assembled,
I know,
and
I
the
know.
directions suck.
We'll put it together for
And they're
him.
written, so he's not going to be able to do it.
I think Fantasy IKEA would just make things very tiny and then use
So-
large spells on them.
I will try and see
It
if
would be
I've
the
got
wrong
any
bits.
contacts that
The gnome.
I can use that will do him up something nice, because he was crucial in this, and I'm running out of money. So I'd rather not.
Just have him summon that earth elemental and make him a big stone one.
I don't know if earth elementals are are like all innate crafters. I have coin. So.
I mean, you can start.
I think you definitely should pay for it. I volunteer you to pay for it.
we have coin.
All right. So what is in my correspondence?
It's basically all that stuff you had sent out a bunch of letters about deep speech and the far realm, and you've just got a stack of basically crazy people have written you back.
Yes.
We
Conspiracy theories.
were looking at Nicole's bullet journal earlier. It looks like that.
There's one that talks about how they think that the world is round.
Loonies.
Crazy.
And
there's
they
definitely-
don't-
It's going to actually take you a day or two to sift through.
Okay.
They don't think all this crazy weather is from global warming, even though there's scientific proof. It's insane.
So I
The
know I've
Bulgarian
got 3
conspiracy.
contacts written down.
Got some some
Lenny
anti.
guy
Anti-Bulgarians.
female.
What's what would be
Kimariah
old
is a
term
female
for
half-elf.
healing?
She's close to unlocking some secret organization. And
He
there's
was like the
Tavashek,
medieval
a human female,
anti-vaxxers.
who's also
Oh my god. Blood letters.
Anti-Vargers.
That's what I have on my
Anti-Vargies.
deep speech contacts.
Anti-barkers.
So, okay, so you've gotten like you said 3 contacts, sir?
That's what I have written down. Whether you had more that you didn't share with me, I don't know.
All right, so you had 6 letters waiting for you,
Okay.
and like each letter is a little bit longer than the last. So it's like the floodgates are open. They're like, finally someone wants to listen to me about this thing, and it's like,
It was an
you got like a
inside
stack
job.
of papers.
All right.
It was
well,
an inside job. They faked the whole thing.
The Bulgarians, they weren't real.
like, don't they understand that I'm like
The temple
2
was a
languages
controlled
beyond this
detonation.
by now?
Well, technically.
I figured out a way for this problem, but now I mean, there's clearly something there. Yeah. So I'll get it.
Okay. Was there anything else you wanted to do?
How's Douglas the butler? I check on him.
Frazzled.
Oh.
Well, he's been looking after.
He's been like heating up bottles and changing diapers.
He's been helping with the gorks. Although they can't like stand up on their own, but they're getting around. They're crawling. You know, they can kind of like walk around the edges of things. You know, gork babies
only takes
grow
a couple
really
months.
fast.
Poor guy.
So
Once the party's over, I'll play nanny for a day or two. Tell him to go take a break.
Now, mind you, when you nanny them, you just teach them how to bite stuff and punch people.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I also change their diapers. I'm good at that.
Yeah.
Just pick it from one to the other and back.
His idea of diapers is really questionable in general.
What?
An orc/goblin child.
I have animal handling.
that's actually
In a
the
society where there are
story.
not, like, disposable diapers, I think the idea of them even wearing diapers at all is pretty questionable.
I mean, I'll help potty train them.
Your
By potty train them, I mean I'll teach them how to pee outside.
wife,
Litter box.
girlfriend, mother of your child. I don't know what
Baby
the proper
mama.
term.
Baby mama.
Yeah, did you guys get married?
No.
Marriage episode.
No.
So I don't know. I think she might have considered the diapers as opposed to just letting them crap wherever.
Actually, it's neither of those.
Actually, it's Douglas's insistence.
Douglas is like, we have these cloth diapers. We're gonna use these, and no, you do manage to
Yes,
to
it
wrangle
is a
the
good
children
way
from
to
him.
keep your animal
But even though he seems kind of
close.
frazzled at the same time, it's really hard to get him to leave them.
Okay, he doesn't have to. I just meant like, hey, if you wanna take a breather, walk around the block, get some tea. Do you want me to make you some tea? Maybe he does want me to make him anything.
I don't think he wants.
At first, he's like, "Oh, some tea would be." Oh, never mind.
And then he looks at me and he's like, I'll go make myself some tea.
Yeah, watch the children for 5 minutes. I'm gonna make some tea. I can make you some tea.
I'm up for it. Yeah, put some of this in it.
All right. Are you done?
Yeah, I just wanted to check on Douglas, make sure he's still alive.
All right, I got some long-term plans I want to start
Oh,
prepping
Jesus
for.
Christ. He wants to open up a college bank account for the kids.
Yeah, I gotta get their future in order here.
Social security numbers.
So we got money. Got lots of money, a lot of pull now, I imagine, right? So, and we're coming to the end of our careers. We saved the world. Basically, we don't need to do anything at this point. It's all just gravy.
There's still that
Oh man, how's that
giant flying thing in the sky.
Yeah.
dungeon coming along in our basement?
So we got the dungeon coming
Funny you
along.
should ask.
Yeah, I like to ask about that because I have more work for the tinkerer, and I need to.
How does he look? Does he look frazzled or does he look excited?
Oh, he's totally stoked. He likes giving the kids things to play with,
I also
Cool.
want to check in on our mushroom establishment, and how that's coming along.
which is in the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, does it have a lot of customers? Are we rich yet?
There's
Are we
15
doing
dead
rich yet?
adventurers in there.
Do I get free drugs yet?
It's great, but you never get any repeat customers because they all wander high into the dungeon.
Oh
We
no!
made the difficulty too high. We got to tone it
How
down.
do you think we get more corpses in the
there's
dungeon?
there's like a door, but then like at that door, there's a blood splatter outline with like arms and legs. It's like a splatter than arms and legs.
There's a cone there that says "Do not enter."
So here's what I want to do. After
But somebody died and got blood all over the "Do not," and it just says "Enter."
just enter. After we're done with like setting the crypt for moms, and the mushrooms are doing their own thing. I would like to get the Tinkerer guy on board, and I would like to try to find some more of the Clockwork people and anybody else in town who might be willing to set up a traveling circus.
What?
So I want to restart the Big Top. I thought about setting in the town, and that's not going to cut it. We got to travel. So what I want him to do, this is a big project. We might need to incorporate the help from the Clockwork Town on this, is I would like to get a mechanical wagon train built up that will unfold and turn into a Big Top. I basically want to restart a circus using all the connections and money that we've made and make it even better than it was before. And so we can use Griffin Gaff as the base of operations for a circus that will travel the nearby countryside and come back.
So, like, this is your plan.
This is a long-term plan.
Okay. So, do you bring
And I want
this
to try
up-
to
For, like,
hire
maybe
and
level
find
20.
the best like performers and acts and whatnot.
Wait, so do you bring this up to the children's mother?
He tells the tinkerer first. He
He's
starts
like,
putting it into motion first.
Why not?
Which one of those? Tell her. Talk
I'll
to
ask her first. I'll say, this is my plan.
What does she say?
She says, "Are you going to leave me again?
Now you can come along.
What about the kids?"
Is she good at
Yeah, of course they're going to come along.
Is she good at
That's gonna be
accounting?
it.
I won't have to pay for labor.
Is
Yeah,
she
they
good
can start
at
out. They can start out pounding steaks like everybody else does.
Is she good at anything like
Killing-
dancing or
killing
singing?
stuff.
Is
She's
she
Killing.
good
probably
at
an axe
accounting?
thrower.
She's good at killing
Oh,
stuff
axe
and riding a giant goat.
There you go.
Okay, she's the
You
axe
could use a
thrower.
goat rider.
She could do it. She could definitely do those things.
Can she
Listen,
do
you can
tricks?
do whatever you want, baby. I'm going to set you up. You don't
I
have
was
to
gonna
do
say she
nothing
could
if
be
you
the
don't want
accountant
it.
if she's
Now-
good at math.
She's
Now-
from a
I
border,
think she's better at math.
Richard.
she's a tribal.
She's better at that math
borderline
than we are.
caveman.
Richard, we've been doing this thing for a long time now. We've been
Ask you to
going.
marry her.
We've been going back and
Talk.
forth. We have babies
So I got
together
things
now.
to do. I gotta go check on a thing with another guy. I'll see you later.
need-
Hey, what's
I
that over there?
need to know-
Ah!
Listen to her. Listen to her.
Figured wondrous power. Back up.
Yeah.
I close the door in your face and lock you in there with her.
No, why would you help her?
And then I count the money she gave me.
But, damn, that woman.
It's your own money. Then.
Which is my own money that she stole from me to hand back.
Well, no, like you told Douglas to take care of her.
Right,
So she's got money to go do whatever.
Yeah.
So
And
it's
she
your
used
money
that
that's
money.
been given to her.
I'm too dumb.
She's been around a while. She knows
Where
how
all the
this
money
gonna
is.
Go.
So
I
what
think
else
you
did
should
she
give
say?
her the
I need to
statuette.
know that you're committed to me and our babies, Richard.
Yeah.
I need to know.
100%.
Well, in my
We good.
culture-
High five.
Give
Good high
her,
fives you.
give her the statuette of yourself.
In my culture, our people, we have a thing we do. We have a ritual.
You can. I
And
know.
she's like,
Eating
I already
cans
have
together.
sex toys. Sorry. Did you hear what I said?
I did.
We go, you know, when a man and a woman love each other, they go before the shaman, and then he unifies them and
I'm laughing
sanctifies that
so hard on the other
relationship.
side of the door. You can hear me howling with laughter.
You know, usually the man asks the woman in our culture, but you know, I feel kind of I'm modern. And
I whisper into the
worldly.
keyhole. Do it, Richard.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
I think we should get married.
Mayor. What?
Yeah, married. Like we're going to be exclusive. We're not going to see other people.
What?
We're going to commit to each other and raising these children together.
What?
We only get high with each other, no other people.
What? We're goblins. We don't know what the hell you're talking about.
In the time that it's taken to have the conversation, I walk back in and I've gotten a tux. And I'm like, best man?
See, Grundle Punch knows.
I present that goblins have no idea what the concept of marriage is.
That's not true. Goblins get married, right?
No.
Google
Why
that.
would you think that?
I don't know. Why does
Why do you assume everything that's in?
Why does he have a tux? Obviously, he
humans
knows.
is true for goblins.
Yeah, obviously I know. We've been around humans enough that we've been socialized by them.
Mm.
Same with this orc woman, obviously.
Yeah. All right. Sure. Whatever.
So, don't worry, Richard. You don't have to worry about anything. Everything. I'm going to take care of it.
I mean, I'm gonna get high whenever I want and whoever I want with, but
I'm like, I also went on the Griffinternet and I got a license to officiate. I'm gonna do this wedding. Let's do this thing.
Well, you can co-do the wedding with the shaman of the one guy.
Totally gonna sit on the
is this
couch.
gonna give me
My-
more goat powers?
My father and my mother will not accept it unless he officiates, and my 13 brothers are going to insist.
Actually, I think we established many sessions ago that goblins get married, but they don't have one. They just marry whoever the hell they want, multiple people.
Are they polygamous?
They don't. They don't care.
No, because they can't spell that. But yes.
Yeah. Because your life's too short and there's too many of us to worry about it. So yeah, I guess you'd be like, yeah, all right, whatever,
Yeah, we can get married.
no biggie.
Excellent. You don't have to worry about everything. I'm going to take care of everything.
Okay. So you're on board about that's the big top thing, right? That I was talking about?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah. We
We'll
talk
be
to the
partners
shaman.
and everything.
See if he can give us some goats. Because some big old mountain goats might be pretty cool.
Is this going to be at your place or in Griffin Gaff? Your place, probably, right? Because your whole family's there.
Well, I can invite my family here to the town, or
That sounds really great,
or we can go to the mountains.
but also disastrous.
Bring the orc tribe to the town.
And that'll literally be it. Like, we should say my family, it's the whole tribe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they're going to be like, is this a war party? Or...
Yeah. Make sure when you come up on the town, you're screaming and hollering and swinging your axes around. You know, traditional style.
Send a letter to Wimiwam.
The traditional arrow,
yeah,
arrow
yeah.
greetings.
That's the shaman.
The shaman.
Yeah.
Should we
Actually
go
have that name
there?
written down.
Should we go there? Or should we have
Nah,
him
it's
come here?
much more amusing to have it here.
I don't
All
think we
right,
should
I'm up
go.
for it.
We were not favored by the goat gods, so we shouldn't offend them.
Listen,
by
I know you
going to
just-
the thing.
You know, you just plopped out 3 kids, and orcs aren't as resilient as goblins, so I'm going to lend you this. I'm going to lend you my broom so you can get back home just right quick.
I thought you were going to tell her you wanted to have a quickie before she left.
Well, I mean, that's implied, but... So I'll lend her my flying broom so she doesn't have to walk back to... She doesn't have to hoof it back to the tribe.
She needs some help with some instructions. She's trying to, like, hang from it. And
It's
fly.
real simple. You just say, take me to this place. And then just sit back.
She says it and she fucking takes off. She's like, fuck, bye!
Usually that starts a fight when you say,
Whatever
get
you...
out of
So,
here.
the command word is...
The command word is, yes, Pickle Dick, do it. Put it there. Yeah, harder.
So,
She says it and she's like, nothing's happening. And you're like, yes,
to
it is.
start it up, you have to say, take me to Falcor's butthole.
I feel like you reprogrammed this magic.
That will be it.
And then you're just going to aim the front of the broom right. You know, just make sure to keep that in front of you. And everything will be good for you.
Oh, Richard, you always say the most romantic things to me.
I know, baby. You love it.
It takes her to a bar in the middle of nowhere that's called Falcor's Butthole.
Established by Falcor Crescadar.
So she's off. She's left you and Douglas with the children.
So basically, the big top thing, I just want to start, like, initial planning for it. This is a long-term, like, you know, take years to put this together, but...
Okay. And also, Sparks McGee is like, this is going to take me a while because I have to finish the dungeon first.
Yeah.
And so we're making really good progress. You know, the parlor is ready for business. Would you like a tour?
The mushroom place?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So
Let's get Stinko!
We've also been working on the other thing, and we've kind of like sectioned off the tomb for Amelia and her family. So we kept it real classy.
Uh-huh.
You don't care, do you?
No, man, that sounds great. Let's get Stinko!
So
I chest bump Grundle.
I'm watching the kids.
No, you're not. You're coming with me.
Douglas needs a break.
Whatever. Bam! Let's go do this thing.
Richard's like, here, just give him this knife to play with. Come on.
Yeah, chew on this.
All right. So,
Never too early to learn about sharp stuff.
So, you know, he's giving you the tour. He's showing you everything that's been done. And he's like, look, and we even uncovered this section here. It's going to be great. It's a natural cavern. There's going to be a ton of room.
Mm.
Oh
Sweet.
shit! Under Moms's, there's a cavern.
Yeah.
Is the tavern? Does this cavern? That
There's
you
this
open-
tavern.
The Tavern Cavern.
Does if you had a tavern, name the cavern.
Tavern Cavern.
Does it connect into other lower places?
Well, it might. We haven't fully explored it yet. There, you know, it's got this great natural lighting, and as he's showing it to you,
It
like,
sounds like a great job for all those halflings that came into town.
you know, as he's showing it, there's this glowing purple luminescent light
Oh, shit!
coming. You know,
You don't have to pay for lighting? Nice.
kind of eerily glowing into the.
I've got a really good idea. Where's it coming from?
It seems to be coming from the walls.
Put a bunch of corpses near that wall and see what happens.
right, let's
That's
go
never led us astray.
Well, we don't know if this is like slowly killing us or anything.
Yeah, is this radiation?
We don't know what radiation is.
This is true.
So let's go get our those book people and see what they think
make
about
What
it.
those book people? Hey,
What's your
really?
passive perceptions?
Mine is 19.
That's really good.
Mine is good as hell.
17.
Okay. You're pretty sure you heard something just kick some rocks out in the darkness.
All right.
So it's not dark, but it's dim lit.
Okay. Okay, cool. Do we have anything that lights stuff up?
We don't need to light stuff up. We see in the dark.
We have dark vision. We can see in the dark.
We are better at this than other people.
Can
both-
we see anything? We have dark vision.
Sparks is there, right?
He is.
All right, I say, go get Relian and Falcor. Okay, go.
I hand him Nug, who I maybe brought down here with me.
Everett's just like, where did that come from?
Out of a sack in your
Yeah,
bag.
I'm like,
Better
take her
that.
with you. Give her to Douglas.
Okay, and then I think both of us are going to hide, and then try to sneak up. on
Let's
where the
casually
sound's
say
coming
that we're
from.
leaving and then hide.
Oh yeah, so go ahead, Sparks. You go upstairs. We'll all go upstairs. I changed my sentence. We'll all go upstairs, and then I pat him to get him walking, and then I act like I'm walking with him, but I don't move, and I just make my steps lighter.
Uh-huh.
I take lighter and lighter steps, so it sounds like it's going along with him.
Does he get it? Is he dumb?
No, he's smart.
Nah, he's smart. Okay, cool. I hand him Nug and say, take her with you. All right, let's hide.
All right, go ahead. Hide.
Let's hide again.
Can't roll for shit.
Stealth.
20.
20 also.
Okay, so you guys successfully hide, and there's 4 figures creeping up.
Fuck, 4 figures.
Yeah, they're easily as big as Murphy Crystaltop.
Holy crap.
Oh yeah.
All right, I get my weapons out.
Yeah, they're wearing ragged loincloths, and they're misshapen individuals.
You wanted to say mishappen.
I did want to say.
You
mishapen.
really wanted to say
I did,
mishappen.
but I'm going with misshapen.
Okay, that's perfect.
And
I just heard you go. You went misshapen.
that each one of them has a deformed eye.
Fuck.
Oh, snap.
They just slow. There's a slight yellow glow off of the purple light. Their skin is warty and bumpy.
All right. Does this look like anything we know about?
I think the one eye gives it away.
I mean, I know what it is. Do my characters know anything about this?
I don't know what it is. This is gonna be a surprise to me.
Okay.
I don't think you've probably heard of these creatures before.
What is dungeoneering now? No.
Oh, what is it'd be like knowledge nature.
Oh, okay. I have nature. Can I roll nature? See if I know.
Yeah, DC's gonna be high though.
18.
No, to you they look like some kind of breed of giant,
Fuck, that thing's big.
but they look like they look really ugly even for giants. And as they get closer, you can see that their skin is an off color. It's like a pale purple.
Do they look like they're walking out, or?
They seem to be coming towards the hole in the wall to investigate.
The one that we just came out of? All right, so...
Giant kid living underneath our city.
So I am going to remain hidden and see where they are heading.
Okay.
Also, I have assassinate, don't forget. So if we do have a surprise round, any hit on a surprise round is a crit.
3 giants.
4.
4 giants. Does not look like opponents we can take on.
Can they get through that hole in the wall?
Not currently.
Okay. Yeah, we should definitely attack them if they start making the hole bigger.
They're totally going to make that hole bigger. Basically, once they kind of look and they're kind of peering, and either you guys speak giant.
No. Goblin or common.
I'm pretty sure.
Goblin,
Brilliant
dwarf,
would-
common.
No, that's the one.
I don't have giant yet.
So they're going back and forth with each other, and one of them nods and shake his head towards the entranceway, and 2 of them they begin they put down their clubs and big giant claw hands start ripping in.
Yeah, we
making
need
it bigger.
to do something.
Like they're
All
trying
right.
to dig their way
So
out.
this hole's too small for them, but it's a pretty big hole for us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we definitely have the drop on them, so I guess we're going
It might
to.
take them several rounds to get through the wall, so you could.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't assume it's going to take more than one round to get through the wall, but we might just need one round. If we get a surprise, and then we duck back through the hole. and
If
then
we
shoot them as go.
attack
We're both
them,
in the same room currently, right?
Yes, you guys
Yeah.
are going in.
Yeah.
if we attack them and then run deeper into the room and then they follow us, and then we run around them and get out,
No, they're going to chase us down. We need to get through the door.
they're at the door right now.
Right, so we shoot them on this side. When they turn around, we
Okay.
run through their legs out of the room. Right?
Yeah.
Running through the legs, so you're gonna take attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
I don't think there's any way around an attack of opportunity or two, but
It's okay. I have 119 hit points.
That's beef. I finally crested 101.
I don't know how much they hit for though.
A lot. Or a lot. No.
A lot.
Probably a
A
lot.
lot. A lot.
all right. So when we hide,
I should
as-
also mention that before we did all of this, I told Rip Nugget to take a little break also, that he deserved a vacation because I was afraid he was going to eat the babies.
Well, he definitely wraps them up in silk.
He's a really good babysitter.
But then
Oh,
they're my
that's
kids, so they eat the silk. Yeah, I guess. Well, like I was saying, when we hide, as has been clear over the whole campaign, we both scatter and hide, so we're not in the same place.
Yeah.
So I think we're probably on both sides of the room.
Agreed.
Behind some rocks or in the darkness, in general. Probably behind rocks. As we have dark vision, we would not assume that simply hiding in shadows is enough.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess we're gonna open up on them.
All right.
You
So
could
surprise
wait,
round
wait.
is just one action. Is
I
that
will-
correct?
I will suggest this. You
Is it
could
just
just sneak past.
Well, around the vacuum, like
Maybe.
it would be.
But they're about to dig up into the
Like, could I
tavern
poison
and
my
the cavern,
arrows and then shoot?
and then mom's
You basically go first.
Okay.
So,
So it's a round
If
that
you wanted to
happens
reinforce.
before.
I mean, the other thing. Well, we sent Sparks to go
Can I
get
play your sandbox? That was
reinforcements, so
just
you
like-
guys should be showing
Oh,
up
thanks.
hopefully soon.
We'll see.
The real problem here is
Stuff was going on.
Falcon's like, my pedicure is almost done.
The real problem
and
here
then the
is-
Manny starts.
like we should get the drop on them and use all those advantages, but they might not be bad guys. So,
Oh, well, you could always talk to them.
I mean, I could go off of they're ugly, so they're bad guys rule, but I don't like that
Good.
rule. But if we talk to them, then that's it.
Yeah, you lose the.
All right, so I'm gonna wait it. I'm gonna see if we wait, then they'll have the hole open. They came from somewhere,
They did.
so we could shoot them and run deeper. How's that sound? We could shoot at them, run deeper, and hide.
That
and then
sounds
shoot
good.
them and run deeper.
We've been playing this game for like 100 years, and I still don't understand how rounds work. So I can attack twice if I don't use bonus actions on other things. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You have an attack, and because you have a feat, you get a bonus action as an attack.
Okay. And I have a movement.
And you have a movement. They're
Okay.
three separate things. You cannot turn one into the other like 4th edition.
So using my spider to poison 10 arrows per fight,
Bonus action.
that's a bonus action.
But that's silent, so we could do it before the fight starts.
I would allow that.
Right? That's a preparation thing.
Okay.
I probably can't get Hunter's Mark out before the fight starts because I'm sure that has some semantic components.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would much rather get two. I'd much rather get 2 hits out than do Hunter's Mark.
Especially because your hits become crits.
Right.
Well, the crits don't double the poison, do they?
All dice get double.
All dice get doubled.
We don't know if these things are
Immune to poison.
give a shit about poison, but
Yeah, Hunter's Mark is only a verbal component.
yeah. So unfortunately, I can't say Hunter's Mark. Right? I can't say it like quietly to myself with a stealth check.
I would.
I'm gonna pop some brains.
If you use a deception check and beat their passive perception,
Nah, ain't
I
good.
will allow it.
If you made it a stealth check, then I would have a chance. Deception, no way.
Shut up.
So, how much time are you going to let elapse?
It's my opinion that we should attack them as soon as they start hitting the wall.
Right, we're gonna give 1 round so
Okay.
she can get her,
Poison.
because we're not like combat state. So
Yeah.
to check our shit to get our spells and stuff going.
And then we're ready to go.
I'm just making sure I don't.
So you guys go into
It's gonna be
clown
big.
commando.
Right. Yes, exactly.
Clown Commando.
Okay.
Which they just get naked.
And I think given the situation, I mean, we don't have any way of communicating with each other at the moment, so
Yeah, agreed.
we can't like put together a plan of attack.
If I have advantage and I roll a 20 on assassinate, does that mean I double crit?
No.
Just kidding. Dave's like, hold on, let me do the math there. No.
Crit, double crit.
Crit,
It all
double
depends
crit.
on the wording. If it says they're crits, then no.
It does. It says they're crits.
If it said it was double damage, that would be different.
That'd be
Crazy.
crazy.
Easy. So which one of you want to kick this off?
I'll kick it off.
Guys going after the same one.
I
doesn't
will.
matter.
I will
Whoever
go
wants to
after
go
the.
first,
I will
you
go
go.
after the one that is actually physically
Okay.
trying to tear the wall open.
Okay. Well, you have advantage.
I get advantage on
This
anyone
is
who
a
hasn't taken a
surprise
turn,
round,
and this is a
right?
surprise
Yeah,
round.
this is a
So
surprise.
any hit on surprise is a crit.
So we will need to roll initiative after this to find out if we go again before they get their turn.
So that's an 18.
That will hit.
Okay. So this is a crit. So I just roll because I get sneak attack,
Mhm.
and I'm 1d6 plus 5. So I roll, and I use the poison. So do you want me to roll the poison separately?
You not. Well, let's make the saving throw for the poison.
Sure.
But
I
You-
forget what the saving throw
Oh,
is.
wait a minute. I should have went first.
Why?
Because I could have given you this attack and given you an extra d8 on the attack.
Oh, that's right.
Right?
okay, that's fine.
So I'll take my turn first. My first attack is to use one of my battle mind powers,
So I get-
master
so I also
powers
get
to
2
give you an
D8s.
attack with a d8.
Okay.
So because I know that you do a really nasty hit on the first hit, you'll double the d8.
So do you want to save against the poison? I forget what the save is for the poison.
Should be on there, DC.
I didn't
Before.
write it down. Okay, that's probably not right.
What's that?
It's definitely a DC 13.
Yes. That's a 20.
But it was a 4.
But that wasn't in the tray.
Questionable.
Jeez.
Cheater.
Always.
It's a DC 13 for Rip Nuggets poison.
That's oh.
I don't know what the poison
It's
is
like
for.
somewhere between 12 and 14. So.
Well, you got a 20, so it doesn't matter. So I don't roll the d10s, or is it just half damage?
Yeah, it'll be half. So you can just roll one of them. Because it's technically double because of.
So roll 2 instead of 4.
Yeah, whatever the damage is, it's half them.
That's one battle mind.
Get out the abacus.
So you let loose with a Patriot bolt.
I use the laser pointer, and I'm like, right there. Oh, are you making sure to use a +3 arrow?
Yes. Sorry.
You guys have sharpshooter?
I have sharpshooter, yeah.
Why? For cover and stuff?
No, you can take a minus and do more damage.
Oh, yeah, you should have told you it's going to -5.
Take what that? Take how much damage?
You have sharpshooter, so before you make the attack, you have to say, I'm taking -5 to get +10 damage. Since you have combat advantage, you should always do that.
I rolled 2 6s.
Okay.
I don't think I would have hit if I had done that.
No?
Sorry to reverse engineer it.
Okay.
But I don't think I would have hit if I had done that.
That's fine.
Sorry.
For the next attack.
So I used a +3 arrow. So hold on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60,
You rolled an
70. I rolled a 6.
Your result was an 18.
Plus
Sorry.
12 is 18. 72, 77, 80 damage.
Wow!
That's a heavy hit.
That is a heavy hit.
And it's still standing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then, still my turn. Right? Because she can only do sneak attack once per turn or once per round.
Once per round, I think, right?
Once per turn.
Good. So that means that on her turn, she can then get sneak attack again. That's how this combo is supposed to work.
Yeah, that is how the combo works. That's how we've been doing it.
All right, so then I have another attack, and then I have my bonus attack.
So you did the one where she gets to go as a reaction.
It's just you making it, instead of making your own attack, you give somebody a D8 and they make their attack.
Okay.
Whatever it's called, commanding strike.
Okay.
So then my second attack, I will use sharpshooter. I'll use my +3 arrow, so it's a net of +13 damage and -2 to hit.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I have combat advantage. Let's see. Not that one.
Oh my god.
Did you just double 2?
He rolled
2 and a
2 and then
3.
a 3.
So the 3 comes out to a
12.
13.
You were so in awe of Grundlepun's shot, it just kind of like threw you off by a little bit. Like it barely just missed it.
That sucks. All right. Then I have a bonus action attack. It's 1 +3 bolt. Bonus action, same thing. Thank God. Broke a 5 on the die.
Ryan, can I have a monster manual, please?
All right, so that's gonna hit. That's an 18 on the die plus like 11.
Thank you.
So I'm not shooting. No, I will shoot the same one that's damaged because we need to put one down. So that means I get that, and that's it. Because the other one's from Hunter's Quarry. It's gonna be 13 plus my 5, 18 plus this, and then I will add a Battle Master into this.
What are you going to do to him?
This is the guy in front of the doorway.
Yes.
I'm going to use the. Oh, geez, push is never going to work. But I'm going to use the push
Okay, you squish him into the door.
to push him so he's blocking the doorway.
Yeah, okay. Is that a strength? That's a strength.
Yeah, it's strength.
What did he roll?
Makes it,
14 on the die.
Yeah. He doesn't go anywhere. So.
whatever. 12.
Where would I look
14.
up this stuff for my goblin spider, Dave? The goblin spider that you gave me.
It's the monster manual. Oh, the poison one?
The little one, yeah.
Oh, it's just a magic item.
Oh, it's a magic item.
That
So
he
that's
made
in
up.
the oh, you made it up.
Yeah.
32.
This game
Oh.
is completely made up. Spoiler alert.
DMG, Dagger of Venom or something. How much did you do? 23?
32.
32. Okay, 32.
Sorry, Ryan.
Is it 80 or
Sold my
88?
books.
Dagger
Did
of
you get
Venom.
80 damage? Straight?
80 damage.
Yeah, that's, okay.
80
Okay.
damage.
So, that guy, you hit him a second time, he's like spinning, gushing blood all over the place, but he's still alive.
All right, then I will. Action surge.
Might
Go
as
big.
well.
Go big.
Yeah, I'll action surge. So that's
They
use
died.
2
It's
maneuvers.
We were just running away from that.
All right, same thing. Oh, that's 2 plus 3 arrows. So here's one more.
I ruined your story arc.
That's a great idea. No, you might have just changed it.
And it didn't crit. I still got an 18. So
We're
it's still
running
gonna
away
be
from the
plus
slumbering Tarask.
18 to damage plus this. 18, 28, 32.
Another 32.
Another 32. Oh, you know what? He's probably close to done. Make that
DC 15.
28. I shouldn't use the maneuver on that since it's not going to work on him.
It's a DC 15 con saving throw.
Okay.
For the
So,
poison.
alright.
28
Sorry.
was the second hit.
Sorry to throw a bunch of random words.
So she did 80. I've done 50. No,
Yeah.
32, 28, 60.
It is gushing blood all
Thanks,
over
Ryan.
the place.
It's still alive?
It's still alive.
Son of a bitch. I still haven't taken my turn, though.
But it looks bad.
Yeah, but we want your turn to be on the next to crit another guy, not overkill this guy. All right. Well, I have 2 more attacks. Oh no, I have 1 more attack because I don't get an extra bonus action.
Kill this guy.
Yeah, if you hit him again like that, you definitely gonna murder him.
All right. So this is going to be my 4th plus 3 arrow.
He rolled a 16. Yeah.
I want to see if I crit.
Whoa, max
max it out.
damage.
14 plus 18,
32.
32.
So you stick him in that one really odd-looking eye that's all mishappen, and
Mishap!
it's a mishap, and your bolt lodges right in there, and you see it like crackle with dark energy, and his head just explodes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these definitely aren't good guys.
Yeah, I know. I'm assuming they're not good guys.
So-
dark energy.
So on your turn,
So that was my.
you took your part of the surprise round, and you took out one.
Yes. Why?
She didn't. You did it.
Well, I mean,
He did it. He did it.
her attack did as much as my.
No. You did 92.
Yeah.
She did 80.
Right. She did almost as much as me with one hit.
You did more than me though.
But so then I'm gonna say because I'm not hitting anymore, obviously.
Neither am I.
I'm gonna say deeper, and then I'm gonna use my action to move deeper into the tunnel.
Your move.
Okay.
My movement, yeah. Can I move around a corner and jump into hiding?
No, you won't have enough action. You won't be able to have enough actions to do that.
You don't move far. You're able to move far
And
enough.
you can't. You have to break line of sight anyway.
All right, I
If you're
thought I could turn a corner. I was hoping to turn a corner and make it look like I was running really fast, but the minute I stopped the corner, I just stop and hide on the, so they run past me.
You could do that, but it wouldn't actually be a high check.
So now it's my turn.
Yes.
It is your turn.
Are they staying there waiting to die check?
So now I get advantage.
And it's still a surprise round.
I'm gonna use sharpshooter. Because that gives me plus 10 to damage if I take minus 5. I'm gonna use a plus 3 arrow.
So it's -2 to hit and plus 13 to damage.
So much math.
Did you roll it twice?
21 to hit.
Yep.
All right. And I get everything but your D8s. Oh, DC 15, Constitution modifier for poison. I'm attacking the one that's behind that guy.
Okay. Yeah, he's okay.
He's okay? All right, so I'll roll half as many of those.
But at this point, they're howling and roaring.
You're laughing at her counting in the air.
77.
Nice.
5 billion.
Even with the 13?
Yeah.
You must have rolled low.
I rolled really high last time. One of the 10s that I rolled last time was one of the D. Oh, no, it is a 10 also. I don't know. I rolled a bunch of 1s this time
Okay, well,
and some 2s.
you get a second attack?
I do. So that was 77.
Okay.
And then my next attack, I still get combat advantage, is that correct?
Yes,
You're still in surprise
But I
round.
don't get sneak attack.
correct.
And it can't be assassinate because oh no, it's still surprise round.
It's still surprise round.
Higher than last time. All right, so I get a D6 for my weapon,
So 2d6.
so 2d6. I still
He
get
gets-
2d10s for poison.
He's got to make a new save.
Fails a save.
Fails a save, so I get 4 d10s, and then I'm plus 13.
No,
Oof.
you're plus 13. You're plus 18
Look at all my d10s.
because you have a 5 normal modifier.
all my
Did you add that to your last one?
Yeah, I did. Look at all my d10s.
Nice.
I rolled 3 10s, and then I rolled 3 1s on the other 3 dice.
Averaging out.
10, 20, 30, 33, plus 18, 51.
So 51 and 77. Okay. Plunk, plunk.
And that's all I get, right?
That's all
For
you get.
for my action?
Yes, because your bonus attack is for your mount, not you.
Got it.
And then you could follow.
And then I'll follow. I'll also go out.
Okay. So roll initiative.
Please
Guys are going first.
Yeah,
12.
they botched initiative.
11.
So 12 and 11. 12 is first.
I'm first.
Yep.
Should we just keep shooting at the same guy I already attacked?
He probably needs one more shot, right? They
Okay.
have somewhere around 130, 140 hit
No,
points.
I would say 150 to 160 based on.
Do
the
I
numbers.
do I still have advantage?
They have acted.
No.
I have
Oh, wait, but
assassinate.
yeah,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
advantage on
40.
anyone
They
who
have-
hasn't taken a turn. Does that just
Yes.
mean I have advantage until?
Your assassinate's like functioning again.
140
Okay.
did not-
You do
Except
not.
for on the
You're
crit.
not an
You don't
assassin.
get
This
the crit.
isn't. This isn't auto crit. Because
Right,
that's
it's not
only
on a
during a
crit.
surprise round.
It's
now
just
you just have
advantage.
advantage.
I'm confused.
Sorry, Todd. Oh, I was
Sorry,
doing
it's a lot of
the.
combat
Sorry,
stuff.
I was definitely doing plus 3 arrow and sharpshooter.
Remember, you only have 5 plus 3 arrows.
I
don't even know
know.
how
That's
barbed
okay. So,
So, Anthony, 140 didn't do it. It was a year.
23 versus AC.
Because 80,
Okay.
32, 28.
And I don't get sneak attack. When do I get sneak attack?
Next.
Oh, yeah.
Once per your turn, you get to.
Once per my turn, so I do get it right now.
Yeah, you could.
All right,
yeah,
so 1,
she chose.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm gonna. I use a poison
Although-
arrow.
Do you get sneak when you have advantage, or is it you have to have an ally adjacent?
If you have advantage
Or an
ally
Or,
adjacent,
yeah. Okay.
Poison.
Poison. No.
no, as in you passed or no, as you failed.
Pass.
Oh no, you passed, so I only roll 1.
Yeah.
I thought he meant no, he failed.
No poison for you.
Nope. Got nope.
Sorry, I clarified you out of an extra die.
It's okay. $52.
52. Oh, yeah, it's toast.
Okay.
Yikes.
And then I get 1 more attack. This one does not get.
So was that one of the 4?
This one
Do
does.
that.
This
Do that.
does get advantage.
Still have an active.
I do get advantage still.
You still have advantage, but you don't get sneak attack.
Okay.
Just put a wound on it so I get an extra D8 on my first
Yeah,
attack.
I'll. Well, no, so 2 of them are dead. So there's just 2 left.
Yeah.
Whichever one's closer to.
They haven't moved yet.
Oh yeah.
They're all just around the door. I don't think they can get through the door now because there's probably a bunch of
Corpses.
laying in front of it.
Put the corpses near the purple light. No, I'll attack
They raise up.
the one that's closer to me.
Okay.
The purple light just makes liches out of anything that dies near it.
27 minus 2, 25 versus AC.
Yes. 18 hit before, so.
Aim for the whites of their mishappen eyes.
Can you please roll Constitution modifier?
No, I can't.
No,
So
you
failed that.
It
one.
failed.
can't. Okay.
So no means pass.
Did you just
no
see me
means
look
fail.
at you? I was like, no, I can't.
What does that even mean?
So no means I pass and no means I fail.
Dave just says no every time. Yo, my D10s are on fire.
Please don't burn my house down.
44 damage.
You should be using that great sword.
44 damage.
Bastard sword.
All right, all my plus 3s are used up now, and half my poisons are used up.
So you got the 44, right?
Look at this, babe.
I know, that's great. All right. I'm assuming they don't go at 11 plus.
They do not.
That'd be hysterical.
Here I go. First thing I'll do is use a Commander Strike to give her an attack with a D8.
Are you serious?
Extra bonus
Is the
damage.
kind of traumatic sudden death that creates ghosts?
Yeah, can we
They
use
don't even know they're dead.
can we use the old 3-5 rule where if you do more than 50 damage in
Do
one
you want me
hit,
to
they have to
attack-
make a death
Do you
save?
want me to attack the other one instead? Because I get my sneak attack dice?
I think it's based off your size.
How
It goes
did,
up,
how did
right?
we die? I
Massive
don't
damage.
know.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah.
Steve,
No. What happens
For
if you
the
hit the
reaction-
one for like 50?
For the reaction, yeah, you get a sneak, so.
I get a sneak for this, so
No, put it on the one guy because
I'll put it on the one that I've
I don't
just
think
attacked.
I can't. I'm not gonna get as many attacks, so I can't just down a dude on my turn.
Crit.
Nice.
Fuck!
Nice.
Holy shit! That's 10d10. Make a con save.
9, 10. No, it's 10d6. It's 12d6.
That's a good idea for a weapon.
Nope.
4d10.
Didn't make it.
Magic weapon.
40, 10, and
40, 10.
2d8.
Yep.
Holy crud! You got it's my d8, right? You can't even hold all the dice.
And they wouldn't fit in a cup, I don't think.
It would not fit in the cup.
Whatever you kill
Jesus.
comes back as a ghost.
Easy
in a
roller would
couple
have to
days.
make the big
So you
gold
just left that
size
there,
cup.
the
Dice rolling
Monties
cup.
are all the
Guys, I'm
people
really
you kill.
sorry.
This is absurd.
This is absurd.
So when you're talking about nasty builds, having a fighter pump extra attacks into the rogue with
Yeah.
Commander Strike is
Yeah.
pretty horrifying.
Yeah, it's solid.
A fighter cheerleader for an assassin rogue going, kill that guy really fast. Kill him really fast.
I don't have any more plus 3 arrows, so this was a plus 2 arrow, so 10, 20, 30,
And
40,
you
50,
did the plus 10 damage,
60,
right?
70.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Did you roll the proper amount of fistfuls of dice?
90, 93?
Jesus.
Hold on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 76 plus 17, because it's not plus 18.
Mhm.
76 plus 17, 93, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 93. Is that guy dead?
No.
Fuck.
But man, does he look bad? Because that was the second time you hit him.
Yeah.
So he's at like 140, so we just need to scratch him.
93 and 52.
Yeah. He's at 145 damage. He needs a
Glow
kitten.
him. So
He
he
needs
I
a
bet
kitten
he's
to
not
piss
feeling
on
very
him.
confident about his chances. Let's put that.
So,
So that was my first attack.
all right. So I'm gonna segue real quick.
Sure.
I'm gonna say
I'll roll out my next one.
the three of you are at the library,
Disturbance in the force.
and that's when Sparks McGee comes flying up.
He's holding a baby Gort.
he does have a baby Gork. He actually kind of like pops out of like this wormhole type thing, and is kind of breathless at the same time. You know, falls to his hands and knees, cradling the baby in front of you, and there's a problem. There's a problem. There's a problem.
Where's the problem?
And he's like, he can't
And
even
who are you?
breathe.
And who are you?
We've met him before, haven't we?
Yeah.
So
Back
Just
at
roll
the
another
manor house.
max? Oh no.
how did you get here?
What are the goblins on?
Actually,
There's a
Jerry
hole
Gold's
in the
in reality
basement.
now.
Monsters.
That's not good.
Do we have a quick way to get there?
This
I've
is the
got-
portal. He's got one right there.
I've got one of these left.
Hey,
What is one of those?
okay, do it hard.
It'll get you there.
Let's do it. Hit it.
Sure.
Ted! I just saw. Over the years, we've seen Ted's resolve just crumble. And now it's at the point where normally he would be like, Relly would be like, absolutely not. I will not go through your random wormhole while you're carrying a Gork. And now he's like, I saw the look on his face where he was just like,
the baby.
sure.
I'll be down. Life
You
is
guys,
beat
you
down.
guys did not see the defeat on his
Monsters
face.
in the basement.
Oh,
the
man, that's
goblins.
great. Let me see
Sure.
this.
This is my life now.
Yeah.
Can't just sit and look at books.
He was like,
I just want to read a damn book in peace.
Are you ready?
maybe you can get some audiobooks.
So the guy that she almost eviscerated in one turn, I do 28 more damage to him. Does that drop him?
Oh yeah, that's enough.
All right. Then the next guy I hit for oddly enough 28 again, which
Okay.
seems to be my lock standard
28 and
average.
32. You're
Yeah.
pretty on.
So then the one guy who's undamaged yet, he takes 28 damage, and he's gonna have to make a save once I remember what this thing does.
Wait, how many guys are up?
So you
One.
did
One.
28 twice.
One guy's
Well,
standing.
the last living guy only gets hit once for 28.
Okay.
Those 2 or 3.
There were 4 total.
There were
Oh,
4.
four.
We killed 3.
Oh, you killed them so quick
He
I couldn't
actually-
count them.
He actually fails the saving throw.
Sorry, Todd.
Don't apologize to me. Apologize to them.
So what are you doing to him?
Well, I was gonna just do the one that scares him, which I feel like I should get bonuses on for the fact that we just dropped 3 of them. before
I
they
just
had a
wanted to
chance
go to the
blink.
parade. That's why
But I just want to see what the
parade
other
going on.
maneuvering one
I know.
is.
Do they even know who we are? Have they seen us yet?
They just wanted to go to the
Do they
parade.
know that
and
we're
they
not
killed
even
them.
3 feet tall?
Ugh, every time I'm looking for a fighter thing, I get the.
Yeah, when they trip and fall and hurt their nuts, they swell bigger than what you guys
Well,
are.
that noise from the
So
parade. That's what
while
you
you're
stop it.
figuring that out, when you guys kind of fall back, you realize where they're coming from. There's actually a fissure in the ground, and you don't.
Oh, no,
You run
It's
back.
menacing, so he's scared. He won't come any closer to me.
Okay, and you ran 30 feet away.
Well, I would have to. That last shot was me peeking out from around the corner. So
Okay.
remember, because the first round I ran away, and then the second round I peeked out and shot him.
All right, so you guys are like filing columns and stuff, but you guys like you know you're running away from them. You see that there's a fissure, you know, in the ground.
A fish
It's-
or what?
A fissure?
A fish or what?
No, or what? There's a fissure in the ground. It's from what you can tell, it looks like it's the only place they could have come from.
Is it like Pacific Rim fissure?
Kind of
Okay.
like that. And you guys then like kind of like turn, you know, to load these guys up, and that's when you feel like the backs of your heads kind of explode.
Well,
Give me charisma saving throws.
That's a rough
no.
feeling.
And you're dead.
The backs of my head exploding. A charisma save. Guess what I'm not good at.
3.
Woof. 18.
Can I reroll for an inspiration? Is that legal?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Okay.
absolutely
Do
how
it.
it works.
2.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, you're rolling me.
So, all right,
really
I will
good
do
at this.
Anthony first. You made your save.
Yeah.
All right. So
Shit.
allegedly.
His fist
Is
full
this
of
some
dice, too.
psychic-
Look at
Psychic like explosion behind us.
It is like a psychic explosion behind you.
That's what you get. For
So 30 points of psychic damage. You can take half.
So 15.
I want you to write half of 30.
And
Half is 30 is half.
and you get this really eerie, creepy feeling that you're able to like kind of shake off.
Hopefully I'm not dominated. Does that exist?
Oh, that
in
would
this
be
edition?
awesome.
That'd be rough because you're the only thing we've encountered that can probably kill me in one
So you only take, Nicole, you only take 24 points of damage,
Oh, that's it.
But you're dominated
but
for life.
But you poop your pants forever.
but your body starts to kind of like bulge and twitch as you start to take on deformities,
Ooh,
and
you're already pretty deformed.
I'm already hideous.
Like a
yeah, but
butt
before
chin
you were
and-
like there's
nice hair.
symmetry. Now you're very asymmetrical looking, and it's very painful.
Like a Picasso.
You're gonna turn into our Underdark character.
I was literally
so,
just gonna say the moon game.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Did
speed
we all
is
die?
halved. You have
Yeah.
disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attacks based on strength or dexterity.
Wait, hold on.
Ooh.
Speed is half, and what else?
Disadvantage on
Dice rolls.
Everything.
Dice rolls.
We'll get there just in time to kill this goblin-sized monster.
Disadvantage on dice rolls. Got it.
Because I mean that covers it, right?
Was it attacks?
Attacks, saving throws, and ability checks. Is
Uh,
it ever?
It doesn't count for. It didn't
Initiative.
qualify for initiative. No. It was anything based on dex or strength.
Oh,
Ability
that's
checks, saving throws, attacks based on dexterity or strength.
Oh, okay. Just attacks based on dex or strength.
Okay, well,
So you're good on skills.
no, that's an ability check. And yes,
Yeah, skills.
and
ability
an
check.
initiative is an ability check because that's why bards get.
That's dumb. And everything that has an ability score in it is an ability check.
That's correct.
Unless it's a saving throw.
Or an attack roll.
A saving throw is the most ability check of anything.
Well, you can talk to Mike Merles about
So it's dice rolls.
Yeah, it's all dice rolls.
it. Pretty much dice rolls.
That's right. You just had advantage for 2 rounds of doing somewhere
killed
like
three
300
giants
damage.
yourself.
So
400 damage?
I was really regretting that I wasn't keeping track of the damage, and I was like, "This is being recorded. I can
So
just check it later."
the one comes up lumbering to you. If, you know,
He can't.
You can't.
He can't come near
not
him.
that one. So if you guys now turn around to that fissure,
There's more?
there's 2 of them climbing out of the hole,
Oh, shit.
and they
Dave was like, you killed him too fast. Here's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Please, I figured 4 of them would be a little bit of a challenge for you guys.
No,
Leave
that's
some for
good.
those
It's
guys.
good.
So he comes lumbering up to you, swings with his club way over your head, but clips you with the backswing.
The backswing.
So if I have
Or
disadvantage and advantage,
16.
does that mean I just roll 1 die?
Yes.
Okay.
They counter.
Ah!
And the other one charges you, Nicole. Does a 19 hit?
19 AC, yes.
Yeah.
All right, so
I was like, I don't know, does it?
it double thwomps you.
Double swamp, swamp, double swamp.
$47.
Oh. I don't want to go anywhere near these guys.
Yo, you got hit a lot.
One more hit and I'm down.
Damn.
Don't you have the rogue ability with your reaction?
I do. Hold
You
up.
take half damage from something?
Uncanny dodge. When an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to half the attack's damage against you.
Once per turn?
So
Yeah,
your
once per
reaction to once per turn.
I also have evasion. That's uncanny dodge. I have evasion. When
Yeah.
you are subject to an effect that allows you to make a dex
So
saving
you
throw to take
could-
half damage, instead take nothing if you take. Oh, that's an effect.
How much did I say? 42?
47.
47. So 47, 23.
23.
You could have 23 if you wanted to.
Okay, I'll do that.
Sounds
And
good.
get back 11 hit
It's
points.
a pretty hefty hit. These giants wish they had evasion.
Yeah, they do.
Uncanny dodge. 90 damage. I think I'll have that.
So, that was actually a surprise round. You guys.
Well, that was a
didn't
surprise round in the first round.
Yeah, and they actually just snuck up on you.
And
guys.
And then
so-
they got a surprise round. So now we're gonna fold them into the initiative. Where?
Right.
What's the other guy's initiative?
The other guy's in. Oh, actually, it would be his turn, but he's cowering.
He can't get
come near
close
you
to
guys.
us.
Okay. Even though I'm not on the same side as you.
So
Is that
we're
one round?
at the same side. We both ran towards Backer.
Is that
Oh, I
one
thought we
round
went
or
like
for
that.
a minute, or is there a duration on that?
I want to say it's one round. I think it's one round. Anything else would be broken. Let's go with one round.
do we roll initiative now?
You guys can roll initiative.
Are my deformities permanent?
Wouldn't you like to know?
It's kind of cracked up. No,
That
it's-
was really weird.
I'm gonna tie it.
What did it get stuck on?
I don't know. I'm
Wait,
gonna
wait,
reroll.
you roll a 1 on a d20 check.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tie it to chaos.
Oh
Then.
no.
Why?
You rolled a 1.
So.
You don't have Tides of Chaos. You used it.
Yeah, that happens like days
Oh,
ago.
yeah.
Dave, I love you. That was a good try.
Yeah, alright, yeah. But I did tie to chaos now. But, yeah, I would take it. Because now I've controlled chaos.
I thought
which
something
means-
happens when you roll a 1. No?
Only when I'm casting a spell.
Oh, okay. Dang.
But-
I thought it's like anytime you roll a 1
Well,
with
it's
chaos
spell
sorcerer.
casting. It's, I mean, that'd be cool, but I'm pretty sure it's. I mean, I can look it up as spell casting. It's a spell of first level or higher.
Okay, so what is your initiative order?
9.
10.
21.
Okay.
Fuck.
So basically.
Torque here is here too.
Twerk.
Sweet.
I guess so.
Twerk.
So in this
Somehow
round,
he was at the library.
Yeah.
Go figure.
it's
He
much
was
easier
like,
that way.
"Hey, I just got done 12 hours of telling people all their families were dead.
I'm really
I need to pick me up."
Can you guys cheer me up? Sure.
I told him you guys
there's an
did
attack
it.
happening.
I just got bored after a while.
So the giant that is too afraid to go in your direction is basically trying to tear out through the doorway. He's like,
Shit.
that's all he's doing. And that's when like this boom tube type thing opens up in front of him, and these three guys come out. So you see this large, giantess creature with a misshapen form and face and purple-hued skin trying to burrow through a hole in the wall.
And to your left, up the stairs, you see Mom's kitchen.
I like the idea that the door to the dungeon, the crypt, is off of the kitchen.
Just kidding. I'm sorry. I was just kidding.
Like,
This is really deep into the dungeon, I'm assuming.
yeah, we just throw used dishes down the dungeon.
Shut up. Shut up. Douglas watches this.
So Torg moves quickest.
Yeah, to 21.
So the only thing here is running away from us?
No, running. It's actually trying to burrow through the wall towards you.
You guys
When
like
you show up,
teleport.
all you see is a hole in the wall and a big miswarp giant,
Miss Forpin.
Forpin, trying to claw its way through the hole.
Miss Forpin.
And he looks like he probably has an arrow in him.
He's got a crossbow bolt in his shoulder.
Sorry, he's a
Looks
big
very
creature.
familiar.
It's a little tiny
All right,
crossbow.
so that would kind of clue me into what's
but
going
it's
on.
it's placed very precisely.
And do I see these two anywhere?
No.
No, you can't see. We're on the other side of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
We're either on the other. According to from your perspective, we're either on the other side of it or hiding in the room you're standing in somewhere.
Or we're dead.
Well, I'll cast my close portal forever spell.
That fixes this problem.
Where did that spell come from,
My
Todd?
magic
Was it
bard powers.
Stone?
Who was the game breaker? The one that lets you like reform stone?
Yeah.
You guys trying to get through the wall. You just open it and then close it around it.
I want to have it used yet.
Does that really exist? Because we can use that to close the fissure.
Yeah, in second
what
edition,
is
you would
that?
break all
Vanishing
dungeons
Smite.
with it once you got it. Because you'd be
Oh,
like, there's no
Vanishing
wall.
Smite.
I don't
here."
know what's going to do to a creature halfway in this dimension. Since it...
Either way, it
Yeah.
sends them away.
Okay.
They just come back if they're from this place.
So that's a bonus action, so I could do that and attack.
It's part of your attack.
Party attack, right. Okay.
Would you become a paladin all of a sudden?
It's one of the...
Was he
Bard,
banishing?
it's a
You're
bard thing to
banishing
get to pick
it?
spells from other guys.
Paramilitary.
But yeah, if I hit it, let's see.
Pretty good.
20.
That what? And what is the save? What kind of saving throw?
Wait, I
Did he
hit it with
crit or
the
no?
damage.
No.
Ah. So your weapon crackles with force. The attack deals an extra 5d10 force damage to the target.
What?
Additionally, this attack if it reduces to 50 hit points or fewer, you banish it.
Oh. Nice.
You want 5d10?
Sure. I said additional damage.
So there's
still
no
do my
saving
weapon
throw on that. It's just do enough damage.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
you're
have
gonna
to
get
hit
him to
it.
50 or lower.
If I don't
Though.
hit it, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Well, it's still good. It does a bunch of extra damage then.
Yeah.
Is this Voltron blade? Is that what this is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just formed.
I've been waiting to use this forever, but we've been fighting like groups of things, and it didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Todd's using some
Don't
spell that
forget
lets
your
him use
extra
5d10
Yes.
damage.
Okay.
He's
So
using
8
a
there.
Voltron sword to try to banish this thing. There's silver samurai cutting a hole in another dimension and kicking him through it.
All of the above.
I forgot my first one. That's 32 and.
You say 10?
40 total.
Okay. So 40 total, you would do 28 to it, so 68. It is not banished.
Oh, we had to do 50 to it to banish it?
No, he had to get it under 50 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh.
You still get a second attack, though.
I don't think this only works for one, though.
Yeah,
you
it
still
only
get
works for
to
one attack, but
dance
you
the
still get
magic
your-
dance.
normal.
Anthony, you look real cute in
19.
those jeans.
What?
A comment that will last on YouTube forever.
Hmm?
A comment
16.
that will last on YouTube forever.
It's sexual harassment. He doesn't have to take it.
Okay, it is still up and angrily looking at you.
There's some giant dice you got there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're like, go away! That shit!
Back to your dimension, Philip!
Well, one of the dice was from Satine. The other one was from Marie.
Yeah, shit.
I don't know. Rudy had pulled out the bags from the. I forget what event they were from.
Oh, we should have brought our sweet new dice bag.
Yeah.
you
Oh,
have two?
I
yeah.
have two.
He's
She-
probably
she gave
seen
me
it.
one while we were actually at GNS. What?
Don't
The-
interrupt.
oh,
Don't interrupt
sorry.
The thing. He's doing the thing.
Anthony said we should have brought our new dice bag. And I said you've probably seen it. It's the Beholder one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
I don't know. It's the mimic I got my son. They don't hold that many dice though. They
The
just
mimic's
look
pretty cool.
So what did you do?
Nice.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm last.
Oh, I thought you were rolling a dice for a
No,
reason.
no, no, no.
That was Todd.
21.
And then Ryan, what's your initiative?
Well,
10.
you guys
So
are
it's me, you, Ryan, Ted.
Yeah, I'm last on the PC.
So this guy's in my business, right?
He is in your business.
Should I switch to my sword? Can I do that for...
No, you as a rogue can just walk away from him,
I can?
right? Don't the rogues
Well,
get
she can use her bonus action to disengage. if
to
she wants
disengage, right? Yeah, bonus action disengage.
And then I only get one attack?
Mm-hmm.
And he has attacked this round?
He has attacked this round.
So I don't get advantage. And I have disadvantage.
Yes.
Also,
Alright.
you just straight up have disadvantage.
So I shouldn't use the minus 10 because I'm probably going to do really poorly. I'm probably
Yeah.
barely going to hit him. Okay,
Yeah.
I won't
I mean,
do
you
that.
really want to focus on getting some distance, trying to get around this dude.
mean,
If
you
I
could always
disengage,
double
how
flank,
far
so-
can I move?
30?
I can disengage and then move, right?
Mhm.
So I'll disengage and then move. My movement's halved
Oh, so 15.
to 15.
You could disengage and then hide in the corpses of all the other giants.
Then I will attack him. I'll use a +2 at poisoned arrow. That's actually not that bad. 21.
That will actually hit.
And I still get sneak attack. No, I only
No.
get sneak attack if I have advantage or if he's adjacent to one of my...
He's adjacent to me.
Is he adjacent to Anthony?
He
No,
just
'cause
came
you
up and
guys
hit me.
went different directions.
He
No.
said we came together when we got to the back.
Maybe I'm misinterpreting the room. Here's the hole, right? Then there's a room, and then there's somewhere they came from.
Yes, the hole in the ground.
So
basically.
when
I
when
also
they
thought
came
that
into
we
the
went
room,
different
we
directions.
hid, and then after we took our first round, we were both like run deeper into the tunnel, so we went over here. Unless there's multiple entrances into this cavern.
Well, it's a big rounded chamber, so you could have done either.
Sorry, but I was saying that we both ran towards where they came from, which I
Okay.
imagined was a tunnel into this chamber.
Right. It's okay. Good enough. So if you guys stuck together, then you could be next to both of them.
Okay, either way, I'm next to one of them,
One
so
of
that's the
them,
one
yeah.
that she should attack,
Yes.
because you get your sneak attack.
Oh,
Because one of them
Duh.
attacked me.
Yeah.
duh.
Clearly.
Duh.
Clearly.
Okay, so I hit it, so I get sneak attack. So that's 66 poison, DC 15.
Okay. Yeah. No.
No, he'll say yes or no. He'll say no, but it doesn't. It could mean yes.
Means
or no.
nothing.
No yes or no no.
He is poisoned.
He is
did
poisoned.
not-
Can
he
we,
did
can
not
we go
make
with
the
pass
saving
or
throw.
fail? Can we do this pass fail?
No.
So I
You have to
don't.
interpret
We
every
Is that
time.
no
We
and
have
no
to
or
have
no and
this
no?
conversation every time she shoots.
The answer is just always no.
All right. So then, did he pass? All right, got it. That's the question.
Yeah. The answer is always no.
48 damage.
Okay.
That's it.
I paused because I was like, I have disadvantage on all dice rolls. Does that mean I roll twice as many dice and take the lower of
Oh
each
god.
one?
Oh god, no.
But look at all the sixes I rolled. I rolled 5 sixes, including on a D10, so it's not that impressive.
Better than average.
Right. So.
Yeah, I had a total brain fart because I was like, Ted said all dice rolls have disadvantage. Fuck.
So you could always give Nicole an attack again.
I can, but I gotta get away. Well, I don't have to get away from this guy. I can fight him. I have close quarters shooting.
Mano Gianto.
So I will.
So here's the thing: you're gonna give me an attack.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to.
Oh wait, no wait. Now she has advantage and disadvantage negating each other, right?
Oh yeah.
No, she doesn't have advantage.
She does not have advantage.
But if I give her advantage, then it will negate her disadvantage.
I have advantage if you're adjacent to him.
No, you don't. You're just allowed to sneak attack. That doesn't give you advantage.
Oh.
It's a different
Yes.
way of getting a sneak. But I can make
Okay.
an attack and give her advantage.
Oh, you mean?
I have a
use the
maneuver.
helmet.
I have a maneuver that I have a maneuver that when I shoot it,
Okay.
I give advantage to an ally.
Okay. Yeah. You
So I'm
can
gonna do that first
Okay.
before I give her attack.
Okay, cool.
Here, my last +3 arrow.
Killing it.
Is something horrible happening?
Are you making me attack?
No,
No,
this
you're
is
not
me.
doing
I'm
that.
making it.
Oh, okay. God, did you see my face? I was like,
Please
What's
don't
going
make
on?
me do the math.
Don't make me do more math.
God damn it, math is so hard.
All right, so once again, I am
think I'm
plus
gonna
13 to
start.
damage, minus 2 to hit. 18 on the die. So that
Totally
is
pops him.
18 in damage. That kills him?
No, you hit him.
Oh.
Oh, I thought also that he meant
He's
that.
already wounded.
I was like, what?
And I'm putting a maneuver on this. So,
Maneuver.
look at that M1s. 18, 25.
Okay.
So 25 damage, and he grants common advantage to my ally, which will be this one. And then my second attack on the round, I will give her an attack with an
He's
extra
taking
D8.
53 so far.
So I don't have advantage or disadvantage.
Correct.
I'm just a normie.
Yes.
Should I do
Roll it
the
straight.
+5 minus 5 plus 10?
A 90 damage north.
I would.
You're taking a hit.
I'm
so
gonna
you could
do it,
miss.
and I'm gonna use a +2 poison arrow.
So you're taking a minus 3 to your attack.
I got a -1.
Plus
I'm gonna try that again.
Yeah, let's try that again.
All right.
More like it. I'm -3, you said?
Mhm.
22. And I do get sneak attack?
You do, because it's a new round.
Okay. Poison, can you please roll?
Did you pass?
I did.
You did pass?
I did
So I'm
pass.
rolling 1d10. I'm not having them. Okay. And I get a d8.
So many dice.
It's like a gravel truck.
The nastiest part would be if I started taking rogue levels and got assassin, and she started taking fighter levels and taking battlemaster, and then we would
42?
do this to each other.
Wow. So it is now down.
25 plus 17 is 42, right? Yes.
90.
I would say yes. You sound confident when you say
95. He's down 95.
Oh, he's not down. He's just
Minus 95. Yeah.
minus 9. Okay, my last attack.
Jesus Christ.
that.
This is my bonus attack. I'm out of maneuvers. I'm out of +3 arrows. +2 arrows.
My next to 10th attack.
I will also.
You've at least gotten to take part in the
I did.
I'm gonna sharpshoot.
Actually,
him.
wrote some
I'm not gonna
damage
knock
for
him
me.
down now because I can't do 50 damage like her unless I crit, which I don't. I never do. It's 8. It's gonna be
Ted, have you ever seen my character sheet?
21 to hit.
Talk about tiny writing.
It's a masterpiece.
Look at this.
I type it.
No,
I
Oh,
wouldn't be
you
able to
type
read
that
it.
smart.
I'm impressed with that every time you say it.
Thank you. I think.
Ryan would have to hold it up
Neat
for
and
Todd
small.
to be able to try.
I can
and
actually read it, and my eyes suck. That's like magic.
17 plus.
I would have your handwriting
27
for me
damage.
for games if it would.
I am for hire.
So
I don't think you wanna make that many
27,
copies.
102, 122. Okay.
I think the magic only works when it's handwritten. I don't think you can cut.
It's true.
And then I have a movie action
10.
left, which I can do very little with, and other than provoke an attack of opportunity.
So are there
True.
two
You can do that if you want.
You can't disengage as a movement.
There's
action?
nowhere for me to go, so there's not much reason for me to do
So
it.
are there 2 of them or 3 of them left?
There's 3 of them left. There's
So
one
he's
at the
got
door, and
clawing
there's
at
the
the
2
door.
that snuck into it, snuck up through the fissure.
Okay, so there's clawing at the door guy,
Yeah.
who is
Well,
closer to me.
Essentially, in your mind, there's one
Yeah, you can't see the other 2 because
because
he's
he is
blocking
like
the door.
blocking the door.
Okay.
But you should kill him, please.
Okay. So for this trick,
Let's see if
I'm
actually.
gonna polymorph him into a tortoise.
Okay.
So I blow mist in his direction. He can make a wisdom saving throw.
You should looking to see what's required to make your handwriting a font.
Ugh.
What do you
I'm
think,
actually
Ann?
serious.
I'm gonna
DC
say
21.
that's
You,
not good
you think
enough.
you should make your
Alright.
handwriting a fun?
So
He's a tortoise.
he is now.
Because you actually
he is
read
now
it
on
in
a
very
half
small
shell.
print.
He is an
That'd be
ill-tempered one
awesome.
because
I
he
would love to have my
maintains
hand
his
personal.
Listen to this
personality.
attack.
So he's gonna try to turn himself into a snapping turtle.
So,
tortoise, and I will tie.
are you
this.
open? Are you open to polymorph?
What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I am open to polymorph. So I get to choose which one here.
Yeah. Let me
'cause I
see.
have
Let me
control.
see your polymorph real quick.
Okay, and then I need to look at the player's handbook myself.
Yeah, I know.
Thank
That'd be
you.
hysterical if Dave was like, let me see that, and then he just threw the book behind him.
Never again.
Fuck you and your polymorph.
You should probably morph him into something bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah,
You
like
blocked the hole
like a
forever.
whale?
you always make him smaller, make him bigger. Be like, now you can't fight.
Or get out of the hole.
You're taking up the whole room.
You stupid jerk.
Crush everything.
That's us.
There's a table
Oh,
stuck
that
up your
one's
butt.
pretty funny. Or
Why don't you just roll a D100 every time you do
And then
polymorph?
creatures
and
that
it's
take
just
damage
random?
from oxygen atmosphere.
That would be the true
oh,
chaos,
those are,
chaos
actually,
caster.
they're both good. Let's see. So I can either cast Confusion centered on myself, or have 1d6 flumps controlled by the GM show up. I think I'm gonna go for the flumps.
What the
No.
fuck is
One-
a flump?
One flump.
It's a
please.
fart
I will
elemental.
take one flump, please.
Why did you get 2 options?
Because I now have controlled chaos, which means I get to choose which option.
A and B, can you please make a list of 100 things, and then when you polymorph, roll a D100, and it's random what it
Yeah, you
turns
should have
into?
to polymorph into random creatures.
Please, Ryan, please for me.
That's a lot. That's a lot to figure it out. And also,
I will make
there's-
the list for you,
there
and
are-
one of the options will be a flump.
There are restrictions on like hit dice and things like that. Like you essentially have to turn something into something equivocal hit dice or less. So there's like.
Well, I'm talking about
Pretty
when
hard
you
to
turn. We're talking about when you turn stuff into small creatures.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't really matter what small creature you
just
turn
a
it into.
random small creature.
Do you have a flump?
I do.
Fuck yeah! We're not even fighting on a map, and Ted's like, I don't give a shit. This flump's coming out.
Now,
So
how often do I
here's
get
the
to
thing.
use that, right?
Huh?
How often do you get to
It,
use it?
it can't use gear. It can't cast spells. But they have a spell-like ability.
I would say a spell-like ability is a spell.
I don't know. I think it's a natural ability.
That's what I mean. It's not. They're not casting. It's just
Isn't
something
it
they
kind
can
of dependent upon them having a giant misshapen eye?
use. So
I think it would be fair for you to say that you transform them into a creature, but they're still misformed and like a fucked up version of that creature.
So, well, I will say,
Transporter
well,
accident
well,
is a
what I will
spell.
say, it's Ted's turn.
Bundle fly.
Where's the flump?
Well, we don't even have any of this out, so
I know that's what I said. I was like, we don't even have minions on the table, and Ted's
I
like,
know.
I
You know
don't
what a
give
flump
shit.
Are you
looks
pulling
like?
out,
No, I
pulling out
wanna
a fluff
look-
that
I
you have
wanna
to put
see it.
together?
yeah.
It looks like a
Sounds
pan-
like pancake. Sounds
It looks like a pancake with tentacles, and it flies on farts.
Fuck you. Who was high when they made that monster?
This is back in the
Gary
day.
Gygax. I don't know which one of them actually.
That what is the skull one?
That's
the
a
flaming
different thing.
skull.
It's a flaming skull. That one's cool looking.
So the-
aptly named Flaming Skull.
What's that flaming skull?
Yeah, I don't know, Flaming Skull.
Who's on first?
All right. So the giant thing that was in front of us turned into a turtle.
And now a tortoise, A, and B. Now you can see that there are 2 more of them attacking us, and I'm all
So
fucked
the
up.
flump goes on your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it on our side or your side?
So everybody, just like all three of you and the tortoise, can make a DC.
3 of who?
Everyone except for the goblins.
Yeah, everyone's
Okay.
over the goblins can make a DC 10 dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
Yes, no, or yes, yes?
Yes, maybe.
I passed.
So everyone, including the tortoise, passes. The flump lets out a horrified psychic shriek as it does not know what's going on.
Wait, is there just one?
There's just
Yeah, he
one,
rolled a 1. He rolled a 1.
and it exudes this 15-foot cone of this foul-smelling liquid. So basically, it squirts all over the walls.
Oh.
Oh.
Can I see the picture real quick?
It's
pretend
not
that's the
liquid if
first
it's
time it happened
a
in this
fart.
basement.
It's a shart.
Yeah, that's
It
how.
sharts all over the walls.
No, it's a shart monster. Ryan, what have you done?
I don't know. Oh, the humanity. Oh,
I think
I don't know.
All the years that I've been playing
So
this
what is
game.
Relian doing?
I like that Ryan was so deadpan. I don't know.
Oh, you're
Oh,
gonna
the
make them.
humanity. He's gonna glue that together while farting. Look, he's laughing too hard. He can't even do
I can't even let him.
it.
So can I actually see the two that are back there fighting on them?
It is dim light, and
Oh,
they
right,
kind of went down. They went round. They went behind like columns and stuff. So
But there is a purple glow.
Dave,
it's about 60 feet away.
Dave.
You definitely see the giant though.
Yeah,
there ain't no hiding that.
excuse
and
me.
also, there's 3 corpses piled up
Yeah.
in front of the door.
filled with
Also,
arrows.
excuse me. Ted is part goblin now. He for sure has some form of dark vision.
It's just not when it helps him.
There's one eye that has dark vision.
I call
It
bullshit.
really messes him up.
So you hear the sound.
He's like this. He's like, no,
You
not that
hear
one.
sounds coming from deeper in the cavern, and you might make out some movement, but for the most part, the tortoise and these bodies are obscuring your vision.
You just cloud killer them.
So if I can I get through the hole? Is that difficult terrain?
Well, it would be difficult terrain, but you could get through. Yeah.
All right, so I only get 15 foot into the room. Still puts me 45 feet away from them, right?
Summon your stabby angels.
That's not that the
Yes.
range isn't far enough. So does that put me close enough
your
to
eyes
see?
going limp.
Yeah.
No!
Yeah,
Wow, that's a really weird sex tape name.
Um,
Oh no, your eye's going limp.
You see hulking shadows and small darting figures.
does spiritual weapon produce any light?
I would say no.
Well, I will.
It probably glows, but it probably doesn't
Illuminate.
illuminate. Right? Like I don't imagine it's dark. It's a
it might
spectral
put
thing.
out light so others can see it.
Right.
So what's your plan?
I'm just gonna cast spiritual weapon.
What the fuck is he rolling?
What's your armor class? So the turtle takes a bite at you as you walk by.
Yo, Ted, the look of panic on your face was just priceless.
I'm like,
What?
I'm casting a spell. What?
he started rolling, and I was like, Ted must know what he's rolling, and you were like,
Tortoise. I told you, beware the tortoise.
So does it actually hurt?
Dave is getting a real kick out of
No,
it.
it misses you. It's got a 16.
It probably wouldn't do any damage anyway.
I don't have D.
Probably a D4 or D6.
That's what I figured. A D4 for a
You're
20
wearing
spike.
armor, like that's the creature barely even.
All right, so I'll cast spiritual weapon and I'll move in with it next round.
Okay.
If it did damage, then we would be getting into cat versus villager scenario.
The old classic.
The classic cat versus a villager beatdown.
Going back to what I was saying, in more than 2 decades of playing this game, this is the very first time I've actually seen a flump used.
Really?
Yes.
That's funny. It happens all the time.
In LG, they were obsessed with them.
In what?
In Living Greyhawk, they were the modules.
Yeah, but they wrote their own mods.
Yeah, they would put them in for no reason. They love those things.
The tortoise is still very angry and charges Torg.
Do I even have to roll this round?
Tortoise versus Torg.
It's like gnawing on your glaive.
TVT.
Just flip it
Tortoise
over.
versus Torg.
You should take your turn and just flip the tortoise over.
Anthony, give me a charisma save.
Oh, fuck
No, this like keeps going. This psychic.
Yeah, as you see,
It's a psychic tortoise.
Nope.
me. Use an inspiration.
I don't have any more.
Fuck.
Well, yes I do, but I'm not gonna use it.
Do you want?
Nah, it's okay.
So you take 29 points of damage. I cannot do the really bad one to you.
Who's doing this now?
Why not?
Do we not know?
Because it only gets to do that once and he passes save.
The one that's attacking him.
But we don't see.
But he
we don't
does
see
try
that 'cause we're on
and
the other
let
side of
loose
the
with
tortoise.
his great club upon you.
Which
Does a
We're on the other side of
17
the
hit.
things. We don't see that.
A 17 misses. Oh my god, he missed.
He did miss that one.
Oh my god, something missed me.
Good job.
That
But
was the
the
real
sec-
victory today.
But
You did a good
but
job,
his second
honey.
shot hits you.
yeah.
That was the low number.
You did a great job, Anthony.
I'm gonna banish his
24.
Goblin getting hit with a giant's club, so dead instantly.
A goblin getting hit with a giant's club, so he moves him for him, and he doesn't have to move now because he launches him
Golf.
across the room.
This is the giant version of golf.
I
The
use-
golf's like 4.
I use my reaction to grab his club as he swings it at me.
You ran away 15 feet.
Yes, because
Okay.
I my movement's halved
Okay, so give me a saving throw.
with disadvantage.
Charisma, yes, with
Is there
disadvantage.
lethal traps in
No,
here?
no. It was strength and dexterity saving throws. So you make the
No, that
It
was
was
attacks.
it was abilities, saving throws, and attacks that are based on dexterity or
Oh,
strength.
I thought it was all three of those based on dexterity and strength.
I do not even remotely close. I got a 2. You get your fucking trash off my table. Just kidding. I love you, honey. Thanks for marrying
You
me.
take 22,
Okay.
and
More deformed.
it charges you.
Is that going to stand?
And the low number is a 22.
But yep, both hit.
Both hit. All right, so this is probably going to hurt a little bit.
I have uncanny dodge, which I can still use, right?
Yes, you get to use that every round. So I will roll them separate, and I will tell you the damage for the first one. Then you can choose to use it or not. That is a 18.
Nah,
Take that one or no? Half it.
take it. That's not allowed.
Take it. Okay.
All right. And that one is 18.
Okay, I'll have that.
Half that one.
Make your decisions useless.
I have 23 hit points left.
We're good. We're good.
This is great. Everything's fine. So, Torg?
It is Torg's turn.
I still don't know what the hell's going on.
There is a ill-tempered tortoise in front of
How
you.
much do you have?
He has 60 hit points left. Is that correct?
So the thing I hit turned into a tortoise.
It did.
Okay.
You have seen
How
this
big is
trick
this
before.
tortoise?
This, you know, the size of a normal tortoise. So
Well,
it's pretty
take it.
big.
I don't know what normal tortoises
You,
are
you,
in
do,
Indian
you do know
language.
that, like,
This
I've,
big?
I've,
This
I've,
Sorry,
big?
Anthony has taken 60
big?
damage.
This
He has
big?
75 hit
Yeah,
points.
it's like this.
I've
Alright.
communicated
And
to you
you're down to
before
23.
that if
I have
I
23
turn
points.
something into something.
So
if
you
if
didn't know. You know me. Let me know.
But I'm about
Yeah,
60
if you
feet
kill
away
it,
from you.
then
You
it'll
came
turn back to
15
whatever it
foot
was.
back.
So I'm 45 feet away from
So I came.
Do we just
so you're only
leave it
30
alone, or should
Okay,
I just
cool.
try and kill it?
You should leave it
So
alone.
that's
So I get a
actually
free
something.
shot on it.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Turn it on.
I also have cure
Turn it
wounds.
on.
You should use
I'm gonna give you
You
7.
should use Vanish now. He's only got 1 hit point. You can't help but get rid of
Thank
him.
you.
Right.
That's true. You could always do that.
It's a pretty nasty combo. Polymorph Vanish.
Oh, yeah.
But what happened to the rest of the damage I would do since you only had?
Polymorph
Did you take
banish.
it? I don't
Doesn't
know.
matter. You hit him, you put him to 0. Since then it's just up to the GM which one happens first, right? Does he banish or does he change back?
Roll a d20.
Well, like, if I were to disintegrate, which would be overkill this tortoise, it would probably go off the current hit points of the tortoise and
It
not
does.
the giant.
There
Not
you
the
go.
giant.
Giant.
Because that's
Giant
how it
green.
works with wild
Yeah.
shape.
Giant green.
Yeah, well, no, that's not why. Because once you go to 0, disintegrate means you're dead. Like there's
Jesus.
there's no. It's not a damage effect.
Ryan,
But
have you had
it's
Soylent?
both of them are a
Soylent?
trigger effect, whether it be polymorph or
It's the
wild
stuff
shape.
that's
You
supposed
guys
to
can have a whole
replace
episode about that.
Food.
We could.
No.
It's like a drink that
Then
replaces
let me know
food.
what the
It's got, like, all
result
the nutrients that you need.
So the question is, what are
They
you
were
doing?
giving it out at PAX. And I was like,
He's like, I don't know.
Can I,
What to do. Smack
can I
people.
see through the?
Yeah, you see what Relian saw.
Shoot people. He wasn't paying attention for that. It wasn't his
There
turn.
was a glowy creature in there.
Sorry, I was asking if he'd ever had Soylent because I yelled giant greenish giants.
But you went by. You're in the way though, because you're on the other side of the fissure, right?
Yeah, but he's not. No, he's on the other side of the hall of the wall. But he's not right in front of me. He got what 15 feet in.
15 foot in.
All right, so I can go in there.
Yeah.
I'm running into you.
You can get in there and it takes you a turn to climb over giant corpses.
As you go by, the tortoise looks at you angrily, and you just know he wants to take an attack of
That's it?
opportunity, but he already used it.
What an asshole.
Is that a new round? No.
Why?
Yeah,
It is.
Torg's at the Torg's top of the
I
round.
should be able to make out what's in the room.
Oh yeah, he is at the top of
So
yours.
you-
You totally can
Oh,
take
shit,
an attack
sorry,
of opportunity.
Todd.
I can always get a 20.
That's round based, not turn based.
Did he get a 20? Oh,
I
dang.
didn't. That's
That'd be
a 9.
hilarious.
So the turtle angrily bites you as you go by.
Well, since I can see in the dark, what do I see in there?
Can the turtle just go, ring?
You see the goblin is dancing with more of these giant creatures.
How many more are we talking about here?
2.
Two that we
One
know
each.
of.
One each.
And one
That's
of
all
them's-
that's in here.
One of them's highly wounded.
Yeah, one of them is beat up.
The one that's on
Real beat up,
The one that's on you, right?
right? We hurt him real bad. He's taking like 90 something damage.
He took 112.
Yeah.
How do you remember that? Did you write it down?
That's my job. I did not write it down.
He's making it up.
You guys are making it easy by only attacking one at a time, so I don't have to remember
That's
multiple.
We're being good about focus fire.
What initiative do the bad guys go at?
Last.
Can we streamline this?
How would you like to streamline it?
Everybody attack all at once.
Yeah, like rather than just.
Well, what's
Let's do
Todd
that.
gonna do?
I'm
I don't know.
gonna move in and attack if I can get close enough.
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, I'm just gonna do
Which one?
sword strikes.
The one on Anthony or the one on
The one
me?
that looks hurt worse.
The one on Anthony.
Yeah.
One on Anthony.
23.
It's a hit.
You gotta be kidding.
How do you even see that thing?
That's 10. Ooh. 19.
Okay, hits.
6.
Can I borrow one of your
What is that
D6s?
noise? Is that your stomach,
It
Todd?
is.
Thank you.
I thought it was Anthony's stomach.
So it was
all
one of the
along.
kids. Door opening.
It's 15. So 25 total.
24 total. Okay.
25.
25 total. Alright, got it.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get within 60 feet of the two
I
of them.
think it's my
Okay.
turn.
Oh, right. Never mind. Yep.
I think.
Yeah, you guys
You're
are
right.
first. That's right.
He's cheating.
That's okay. So I have disadvantage still, right? Should I just let you go first so that you give me advantage? Does that advantage?
I'm
only
out of
last
maneuvers. I can't
once?
do it anymore.
Okay. I will attack. The guy's on me again, right?
There is a guy on you again.
So I
You
will
should
disengage and.
Yeah, since you should probably bonus action disengage and then use your move to try to get out of the hole, and then shoot from getting on the other
just get
side of
behind
one of
me.
these guys.
I'll get behind. I can't move that far.
Oh, that's right.
She
You're
only gets
slowed.
30 feet, yeah.
So I
But
will.
you would be able to get behind Ted. Relian.
He's 30 feet from me.
Yeah, you could get the Relian.
Because you move as a bonus action, then you move as a.
Oh,
move
so
action.
just move and not attack?
No, you move as a bonus action, and then you move as your move action. You
Oh,
still
I
have
see what
an
you're
attack.
saying.
But she can't disengage.
Yeah, that
Disengage is. Yeah, disengage is a bonus action.
Well,
So
that's
just-
No, no. I thought
So-
as a rogue, she gets to move as her bonus action of disengaging. Isn't that what her power does?
No, it's that you can disengage as a bonus action.
Or dash. You're right, but you can't do both. So at some point, so at some point,
So it gives you the ability to disengage as a bonus action, and then tells you can't use your move action.
no, you can. But her move is 15 feet right now. In order
Right.
for her to get behind Relian, if that's what she's trying to do,
Right. I'm asking why she can't move and then she can't disengage and then move.
no, she can do that totally. She'll just get 15 feet away.
But
And I'm
that's
30
two
feet
different
away.
movements.
No,
Is disengage not moving?
no, it's not.
Oh,
Disengage gives you 0.
I don't have
It
disengage
typically-
on my.
I thought
takes
disengage
place-
gave you movement.
Disengage is the action that says when you move, you do not draw attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
So it's just a buff.
So
Yes.
instead
all right, I
of
misunderstood
instead of there's the action, which attacking is one of the actions you can take. The disengage is the action you take. And then
It's
move-
cunning action.
Yeah.
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 As a bonus action, I can dash, disengage, or hide.
Yep.
So as a bonus action, I can disengage.
Yes.
Then as a move action, I can move 15 feet.
Yes.
And then as a bonus action, I can move 15 feet. No?
No.
No, I already
No,
used
it's
my
an
bonus action.
So it just depends on what exactly you want to do. Do you want to move away and hide behind Relian, or do you want to move away and attack?
Yeah, just move, because then you can
I'm
use
going to move to you,
if you.
and I will stand on the other side of you, so nothing hits you.
So I can move and attack, and then you'll heal me before I get attacked, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Allegedly.
So I'll disengage, move, attack.
But she could have disengaged and then dashed as a bonus
Yes.
action, right? And not
Just a regular action.
No, the disengage it's disengage or dash as my bonus action.
Yeah.
Right, but you could disengage normally with your attack action.
Okay, but then I wouldn't get to attack.
Right.
Okay,
But you would get 45 feet away from the thing.
So are you attacking?
I'm gonna attack, and I'm at disadvantage still. $18?
Yep.
I didn't say I was using the plus 10 minus 10, which I wouldn't if I was at
I wouldn't have your
disadvantage anyway.
disadvantage.
And I get sneak attack
If you attack.
because I'm at. Oh, should I attack the one that's on you? Because that
Yes.
one's about to
Yes, because
die.
otherwise you're not going to deal any damage.
Can you please roll to see if I do poison or not?
I can.
Are you keeping track of that? How much poison?
You did not poison it this time.
$38 damage.
That blows its head off.
Sweet. Yeah, I have one more poison arrow and one more +2 arrow.
All right, I'm going to. The guy that's next to me isn't next to me anymore. I'm not going to move next to the other one that was next to her. I'm just going to shoot at it. I'll take 3 shots. And they will all be at plus 17 damage and minus 3 to hit. Minus 3 to hit. That actually makes my bonus 10. 18 hit.
18 does hit.
That's going to miss, and that's going to miss. This guy is not wounded at all.
He's fresh.
So 17, 23 damage, and then I move, I guess, towards the opening,
Okay.
but away from the other guy.
Yeah,
keep
so you're
keep
skirting
distance. Yeah, that's me.
How high is the ceiling?
How high is the ceiling in here? The ceiling is like 40 feet.
I think it's at least 15.
Yeah.
These guys are 12 foot tall and swinging clubs.
What kind of action is second wind?
I think that's a.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Bonus, yeah.
Wow, it's not your whole turn. It's not your like main action. That's an improvement.
All right. I guess he can make a dex save at disadvantage. I'm gonna move up, shoot a disintegrate at him, and he can make a dex save at disadvantage because I'm heightening it.
Okay.
It's also gonna be empowered. DC 21.
Ah, man, a 20 and a 4. So he will fail a saving throw.
So it's empowered as well. So that's a ridiculous amount of ones.
Giants don't count as humanoids, right?
No.
Giants is giants.
Yeah, that goes giants.
They might be giants.
Humanoids might be giants.
Nice, much better. All right. 10, 20, 30. Let's see, it's 40, 45, 48. All right, 88 points of force damage.
Nice.
So it takes it.
All right,
It's just a laser beam.
it's just a laser beam that I breathe out of my mouth.
You forgot to say, I'm a fire and my laser. Wow.
Pew
Is that from
pew 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 pew.
So,
Oh my God, guys! Death Strike is exactly what we were just talking about when I said, "Do I get double
Yeah, that's
the
when
crit
they,
dice?" This is quadruple your crit dice.
So
You will never see that though.
heal.
It's level
heal on
17.
her. So you heal for 70 hit points.
Thank
The
you.
book moves up, smacks the thing, AC 25, 19 damage.
Okay.
I feel better.
That's me.
That should make it Todd or
Yeah.
all the creatures.
All the creatures now.
All the
The-
creatures.
The
The-
creature.
No. The tortoise and the creature.
Oh, that's right. That's I
Tortoise.
forget
How-
the tortoise.
How quickly you guys forget about the tortoise.
Is he gonna be able to crawl back through the hole?
He's not gonna be able to get over
We
there.
should carefully lift when the fight's over. We should carefully lift him and drop him
Into the fissure.
down the chasm. Be like, you'll take 1 point of damage when you fall.
Well, no, like so a tortoise might have like 8 to 10 hit points.
So,
Oh,
sorry
shit.
to distract the game here, but if you're polymorphed, you have 1 hit point, right?
Yeah, that's the same.
No,
It's
like
as
it's
the
the
creature.
creature. It's as the
Okay,
creature.
okay. Well, like a tortoise probably doesn't have very many hit points.
Probably not.
It's probably got a hit die. Yeah.
Sure, okay. So let's say it's got 10 hit points, right? If you take 10 damage, you then revert to what you were before you took the damage.
And at that same health. Yeah.
And at the same health of when you got polymorphed, right?
Yeah.
So if you were thrown off a cliff,
It's gonna wander into the traps.
if you were thrown off a cliff,
Yeah.
you would fall and take the falling damage and then revert to what you had before you got polymorphed,
Damage
right?
carries.
So you could, in an extremely wasteful way, polymorph yourself into a creature so you could jump off of a
Damage.
tower.
Damage carries.
I don't
So-
think it does. Does it?
Yeah.
Does it?
Damage carries?
Damage carries. You take
Okay.
the 10 off.
Then never mind.
You take the 10 off the tortoise.
So it gives you 10 extra hit points.
Yeah.
And
Okay. I thought it was saying you take the damage and then all other damage is negated as you turn back
This
into
really
Breeze.
wasn't much of a consideration. Just I was either gonna turn him into a tortoise or a fish because they're funny.
A magic cart.
Yeah. No, it wasn't about that. I was talking about like, if it worked the way I was saying, you could turn yourself into something, jump
Yeah.
off a cliff, and be like,
Yeah, ignore the damage.
bloop.
Whatever. Yeah.
But then a fish suffocates and it'll turn back to it.
Yeah,
It takes a long
exactly.
time. Suffocation rules. It takes a long time.
That's
much
dark.
longer than a fight.
Yeah, it takes like
Except
a minute.
for fish isn't holding its breath. Like to go to suffocating, you have to hold you get to hold your breath. That's why it takes a long time.
That
It would
seems
just go right to suffocate.
It does seem like a cruel thing to do.
Yeah, neither would be.
You can't
Yeah.
exist in this environment and
So he turns
next
into
minute.
a lungfish, so that by default can last a long time with that.
Well, there
Can
you
last
go.
a
You can do
long
that.
time, would
A
you
long
say?
time. It both sucks
Long,
on land
long time.
and can breathe.
Lunging it.
All right, so
Whose turn is it? Torg? No, all
Those
the
are creatures.
creatures.
They got to do their thing.
Yeah.
You gotta do your thing.
it's
remaining
its
giant.
turn, and it is kind of looking around. The things are not looking good for it, so it kind of will run back to the crevice and kind of like.
It's
drop
not gonna
down.
grab its tortoise brother?
The tortoise brother is all the way on the other side
good point.
in the basement. So it is going to give one last baleful look towards Pickle Dick.
Why me?
So we get an attack of opportunity when he leaves.
You've had a commanding presence.
I did give commanding strikes.
I don't think my book actually threatens an area.
So charisma saving throw as he runs off. Begins climbing down.
Oh yeah, 15. I actually probably made that maybe.
I'll get a free shot.
The one you were engaged with was
Was his.
dead.
Oh, okay. I thought it was.
Yeah, it was his.
Oh, okay.
I was shooting his because I got
Yeah.
I
Oh,
got
okay.
sneak attack if I attacked one that was adjacent to my ally.
Does
Gotcha.
a 15 make it?
A 15. Yeah.
Do I take half?
You absolutely take half.
You take half and you're not deformed. You win the lottery.
They only get to try that once.
Oh.
Oh, they have like constant beams, but then they have one big beam.
Yeah, that one that really sucks.
So is this permanent?
Oh yeah.
So what are you guys doing? It's climbing down.
Damage.
So 20. You took. It was 22.
So I take 11.
I believe Torg's up.
Torg is up.
Torque dimension door down on top of his head.
Torg, move stone and close the fissure.
I almost want to have this guy get away so he can tell other people, don't come up here. You will get killed.
You will get turned into a tortoise.
You will get housed by 2 goblins.
Can we pick up the tortoise and throw him at the other guy?
Yeah, but he's gonna fucking
Actually, it
snap at
probably
you the whole
sends
way.
just as good a message if we kill him and then throw all their corpses down this hole and be like, this is what happens to people who try to climb
I'm
this
not
tunnel.
going
Remember
after it.
last
I'm
time we
letting him
put
go.
corpses
Okay.
in a hole though?
Look, it's
Because
got to
I
be
wanna
right
I want to be able to
eventually.
track it back to
It's
where
got to
it came
work
from.
eventually.
Ah.
Let him go. We'll track him back to where he came from.
We'll kill them all. We'll kill an entire civilization.
Moriad Village? Like, are you crazy?
What is it?
And the children.
What are they?
Younglings, especially the younglings, they're easier.
Morians.
What's that?
They're
Or
mutating.
that's-
They're mutated giants. All right, that sounds good to me. Let's track them back.